Water Valley Blue Devil football is being brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Yallowbush Hospital and Nursing Home, Turnage Drug Store, Valley Tool Incorporated, Farm Bureau Insurance, Trolley Eye Clinic, Luke's Body Shop, Black & Associates PA, Midtown Auto Parts, First Choice Insurance, Crow Martin Attorneys at Law, C.W. White Incorporated, Horan & Horan PLLC, Fisher Property Team of Remax Legacy Realty, and Mechanics Bank. And now all the play-by-play action with Steve Lindsay and Chad Franks.
Good evening, Water Valley football fans. Welcome to Week 5 for the Devils, 6 overall. Last week, the Devils lost 1 to Calhoun City. This week, we're in Winona, Mississippi, which is just down the railroad from Water Valley. I was doing a little info on the town Winona, and it says that they got their name one of two different ways. Like, one is the word means firstborn daughter, or they say that an Indian chief named his first daughter Winona. One of the two. And then I started thinking about Winona Judd. She was the first daughter born, but it's not spelled the same.
Right. Yeah.
But I wondered if Naomi was that smart or just coincidence.
Probably just like the name.
Right. Just like the name. I like it too, man. I've always liked Winona Judd. So when I hear Winona, I'm like, I love Winona. Used to come through here a lot in college. But anyway, the Devils tonight need to get back on the right track, Chad. You know, it seemed like last week and the week before, our defense has been playing incredibly well, but offense just has not gotten anything going. But, you know, in weeks past, we've got help from the defense on the board.
And we did not last week.
We did not last week.
Well, we did, but not on the scoreboard.
Right.
You know, we had a good stop right there at the very end of the first half that could have put us down 21-7 because, you know, we didn't know it at the time. We wound up, 14-7 at halftime, and that would be the final score, neither team scoring at all in the whole second half. And so the defense did help of sorts, just not on the scoreboard.
Right.
And you think as a football fan, anytime you hold a team to 14 points, you should have the opportunity to win the game.
Absolutely, absolutely. Especially with the offenses that we've had and we've been used to. It just seems like that would have been, if you'd have told me 14 points, we're going to hold them, we got that one. But
I'd take 14. I'd take 14 tonight for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, Water Valley's 3-1 on the season. Winona is 4-1. Winona lost their match last Friday night to Yazoo County, right?
County.
And and only lost by 6 points. But like you said, they were down. Was it 19 or 20 points going into the fourth quarter, and they scored 2 touchdowns, but just couldn't complete it. But couldn't
make
complete
it happen.
The comeback. Water Valley is averaging 26.2 points per game on offense and giving up 8.5 game on defense. Winona is scoring 34.8 on offense and giving up 20.6 on defense. So, each week
I like our odds on those numbers.
Right, because they're going to be probably down if if everything holds true on offense, and we should be up a little bit, or at least on average. You got to watch your. But so it should make out to be a pretty even contest tonight by the paper.
Right.
And if you look on paper, it's going to be an even contest now.
Well, and it should be even. All things considered, all things for us considered, we've like one loss. They have one loss. They lost last week. We lost last week. For us, we lost 7 by 7. They lost by 6.
Right.
And of course, they scored more points than we did, but they also gave up a whole lot more points than we did. I don't know that we've given up over 30 points since North Panola last November.
That's right.
At the very end of the season.
Mm-hmm. We almost let Seminary, the state championship game, we almost let them
that get out of hand.
But they stayed in the 20s.
Yep.
But it should be a really good contest. This is actually a good series. It's not as big as Calhoun City or Bruce, probably, but
it feels more fun.
It feels more fun.
And it's kind of like, it's of sorts, it's a division game light. It doesn't count yet, but we may see these guys again.
Division,
if we can win and they can win, we may still see them again.
Right. Well, we're going to take a break right now. When we get back, Bob's going to give us a rundown of the history between the two schools and get you up to speed on where we're at. We'll take a break and be right back after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
When did insurance companies start emailing handshakes? Why is a billboard the only place you see your agent's face? Who decided you can't have good rates and good coverage? If you're questioning your insurance options, get real answers from a real person with a Farm Bureau Insurance Get Real review. It's simple, quick, and tailored just for you. Get real auto, home, and life insurance. Get Farm Bureau Insurance.
See agents Chuck Upchurch, Don Gray, and Bradley Brown.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area. A way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, that commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
All right, we're back. Still in pregame. It's time now for Bob to give us a rundown of the history between the two schools. Bob, what does the sheet say?
Well, the sheet says, Steve, that this is the 15th meeting between the schools, and it's the series doesn't go very far back at all. Matter of fact, it goes back only to 1999. Water Valley leads the overall series 10 games to 4. First meeting, Water Valley won 22-21. That was on a hot August of 27th of 1999. Last meeting, of course, Winona won in Water Valley in a very, very close game that Water Valley had about 6 to 7 turnovers. 21-20 was the score. Happened on September 21st of last year. Now the games in Water Valley leads 5-3-0, but here in Winona, Water Valley leads 5-1. So we've only lost one here in the series. Winona currently carries a 3-game win streak starting back in 2016. The longest win streak, Water Valley had 5 games. That was from 1999 to 2009. Overtime games, there's been one game. Water Valley is 1-0 against the Tigers. Coach Brad Emery is 6-4 against the Tigers. Both teams were members of 2-2A. That was in the 2001-2000 season. And then in 2-3A, 2009 and through 10, that is, 2009 through 10. The Devils and Tigers met in the playoffs in 2010. Winona won 10-7. Water Valley had beaten Winona previously that year, but in the playoffs, I believe this was in the maybe second or third round.
It's hard to get the comeback. It's hard to win 2 in a row.
I was that last year.
That was a very tough game. On this date in Blue Devil history, Water Valley's record for September 27th is 6-3-0. So that's a history between Water Valley and Winona.
Well, you know what I heard in all that is a whole lot of close.
Yeah, it's always been a close series.
Yeah.
I was shocked reading the sheet that it's a recent series. You would think this series would go back a long way, being that they're on the railroad track. You know, how cool would that have been back in the the 80s? Get on the railroad. I mean, that back then the train still ran, at least through Grenada through Coffeyville.
Well, we still passed some tracks on 51 coming down here too that had some cars on it.
But
and Winona, I believe, played the first football game, was part of the first high school football game in 1919. I believe I have my information right.
Wow.
On that.
So they've been around. They've had a team for a minute.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Of course, Water Valley started playing in the early 20s as well. So
right. I've seen all those pictures. They looked beefy. They had no helmet.
No teeth.
What was it? There wasn't no chin strap or there wasn't a mouthpiece at all.
Face mask, anything.
Just a leather cover.
Your biggest offensive lineman was about $150.
Maybe.
Look, my dad graduated high school in 1970. He was the largest or the biggest guy on his team, and he weighed 190.
Yeah. See, the weight didn't really increase on offensive line, defensive line until like the 80s.
Yeah, right.
You know, It started getting bigger.
Yep.
And that was because of the Cowboys, I believe.
Started eating and working out. You know, my dad said in the 70s or in the 60s, he said, son, we didn't tear ligaments, we broke bones. I'm like, well, yeah, because you didn't work out. I mean, you know, you toted horses around and all kind of crazy stuff like that.
Well, it's going to be a fun night. I think it'll be a good game, and hopefully the Blue Devils will pull it out. We'll take a break. When we get back, we'll be ready for the coin toss and kickoff. See you guys in a minute.
Turnage Drugstore, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnage's not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drugstore on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley.
Complete Body Repair. They do headliner replacement, vinyl top replacement, air conditioner repair, lockout service, and most any other body repair your vehicle would need. Luke's Body Shop has 24-hour towing, free estimates for any job. Ask about their coast-to-coast carports, buildings, and garages. When you're in need of body repair, take your vehicle to Luke's Body Shop, South Main Street in Water Valley. Open weekdays 8 till 5.
All right, we're back, ready for kickoff. Water Valley lost the toss. Winona won it and then deferred to the second half. So Water Valley will be receiving the ball first to start the game. And it's not a terrible thing to get the ball first. It's just you'd like to have it first in the second half. You just got to do. You're right. You got to.
It'd be nice to do something with it very quickly.
So Winona is set to kick this thing off. They'll be kicking to the south. That'll be number 14 for Winona. That is Cade Eldridge. Will boot it. He's a senior. Back for Water Valley. We got number 1 Kiki Rucker. And I can't see the other one. Is that?
I can't tell if it's a 9, Chris Harris.
I think it's a 9. I think it's Chris Harris. And they're going to kick it to Chris. Oh, no. Tolbert tried to pick it up. And he does with a knee down inside the 20. That's not good, brother. What's the rule? What's the rule?
If you're going to touch it,
don't jump to catch it. Don't jump to catch it unless you're the last guy. Don't jump to catch it unless you're the last guy.
Well, and he may not have really understood. I mean, Chris was literally right behind him.
So Water Valley comes on offense. Tolbert will be wide right. You know, we didn't see him a whole lot at receiver until the second half. Now we got Kyle Houston back this week, thank goodness. And Rocket in the slot. Truss is in the backfield at quarterback with Dre McCray. And I understand Jonathan Norwood is going to maybe play a little bit. He's got his arm taped up this week, so he might play a little. Puts Rocket in motion for the first play and hands off to Dre McCray up the middle for about 2.
Maybe
2. They made it look like he got farther than that, but they'll call it a yard. Yeah, I thought it was a couple of yards too. It did not register on the sideline that way.
So I've been toying with what you really call this position. I keep saying it's a tight end or whatever, but he's off the line, really kind of like I think maybe an H-back. That is Ty Morgan.
Yeah, he's an H. He's running H tonight.
H tonight, yeah.
They put Rocket in motion, and he's going to run it. Jacob Truss is going to run it to the near side. He's got a lead blocker, and he's got some yards. He just runs into the guy and gets down to the 35.
Pick up of about 13. No. Yeah, probably about 15, 16.
16 yards.
Good little pickup.
14er.
Right, you could tell it was Jacob all the way. I mean, it was absolute just gimme coming this way once he took off.
Well, you've got some experienced blockers out there on the near side, Cahill and Rocket.
And I got to be honest with you, I love the use of Ty Morgan. You know, Ty was our center last year, so we know he knows how to block.
Jacob gets the ball. He's going to fake the handoff to Dre McCray, looking to throw it. He's got nobody really open, so he's just going to have to try to do something. He gets loose. Oh, my goodness. No flags back there. Truss is down the sideline. Number 8. Number 8, Ward makes a tackle right around the 39-yard line.
Pickup of about 24.
Well, it was a great block. I don't know by Jacory. I don't know why they didn't call that a block in the back, kind of. But the defender had gotten beat him. Was headed towards. We just pushed him down from behind. I guess that's okay.
Momentum. Yeah, I wondered about that.
But that's why I'm surprised there was no flag. Usually we get a call on that.
We're going to get called against that.
So another first down for the Devils inside Tiger territory down to the 39 or 41. Truss has got McCray. He fakes a handoff. Same play, it looks like. He's just looking to throw it. He throws it back to Dre McCray, wide open, and he just overthrew it. My goodness.
Yep.
Wow, what a great play. Flag down in the middle.
Jacory.
Well, they got him for the other one, didn't they?
Well, when the kid walks away with his jersey under his shoulder pad, it's almost a dead giveaway of what was going on. You don't even have to have seen it.
Well, I tell you, that's a personal foul.
Oh, even worse than holding.
That's not good, and we have killed ourselves. I'm telling you, I'm so disappointed in these type penalties because we did not see a whole lot of them last year. Every now and then, but we would make it up. It seems like we're having
as the season dragged on, we saw fewer and fewer.
Right, exactly.
And it just seems like this time we're not learning our lesson as much.
So that's going to be 25 yards to go, first down. Second down and 25. Oh, first down and 25. Thank you. I was about to get upset about that.
You know, losing a down in 15 yards is very detrimental.
Yeah, that'd have to be after the play.
Right.
All right, so Truss has got Dre McCray with him. Slot left, Kai Hill and Rocket. He's a pitch to Dre. Nice catch.
Good pitch.
He's wide open down the field. He's got the first down all the way down to the 25-yard line. Nice play right
Pick up
there.
Of about 28,
30.
29, 30. Yeah,
30 yards.
He's on the other side of the 25.
Yeah. Oh, 29. Yeah, they moved it back to the 25.
Yeah, I think Dre must have thrown it forward just a little.
I would have too. Yeah. Nice play. I'll tell you
Good play,
what.
good fake too.
Well, it was, the last week we ran the same exact play, and Jacob kept it, and it went nowhere. And this week he made the right read and let it go, and great one-handed grab by Dre. This time we got Rocket in the slot. Jacob pulled it, tried to take it himself, but he still maybe got two.
Yeah.
And I think that's a setup play. We're trying to test the water, see who's getting open. We need this coach in here, Coach Swindle, say, okay.
See where our guys are going.
If we run this route, we got them. That's what they're doing. They're feeling out. You're never just running a play. There's other things going on. So Tolbert to the right side. Rocket in the slot. Kai Hill to the near side.
Chance Dewberry's in.
Back in at H.
Yep.
He hands it off to Dre McCray. He's got a big hole off the left side down to the 15-yard line. Almost a first down. It'll be third or second one?
Second and one. Short one.
Yeah. Third down and one. Yeah,
third and one.
Yeah, because Jacob got 2 on first down. Right. That's right. So third and 1. That's much better than third and 15 like last week, right?
Or first and 25 a moment ago.
Ty Morgan comes back in H position. Halfback.
I think Ty is probably a little bit more than
7 seconds left on the play clock. We got to get this ball off. 4, 3, 2, 1. They just got it off. Truss is going to run it himself and got the first down easy to the 10. 11-yard. They're going to mark him at the 11. So Water Valley moving the ball pretty good right now.
Yeah, none of us, I don't believe in luck. None of us want to jinx anything, but the reality is we already have done better than we did much of last week.
Oh, yeah.
So.
We did not have it, but one drive the whole game. One drive. All right. First and 10 from the 11. Handed off to Rocket on the sweep. Rocket's, down to the 5-yard line.
I think they may spot him at the 4.
Wow, okay. We got a good spot on that one. I actually thought the ball was right around the 5 when he fell, but hey.
Side judge is on the 4, and we're going to listen to him this time.
That's right.
And we actually have second and about 4. We could actually get a first down without a touchdown, too.
Second and 1, 2, 3.
Second and 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Puts Rocket in motion to the near side. Jacob's going to keep it himself. Big hole, touchdown, Water Valley.
Good deal.
So Jacob Truss with a 4-yard carry. Keeps it himself. Jacory, don't pick him up that high. If he falls, we don't.
It's a long way.
We need a backup quarterback.
Unless Jacory wants to play quarterback.
Yeah. All right, John Surratt comes out to attempt the extra point. Ethan Hyde to hold. Eubanks to snap. And John's been getting stronger as the year goes on. I think he's probably worked himself up to about 45 yards. Comfortable max on field goal. The snap right now is back good. The kicks away, and it is good. John Surratt added the point, 7-0 Water Valley. 7:53 to go in the first. We'll take a break and be back for kickoff right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area, a way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, that commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
The Grenada law firm of Horan & Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. Attorneys Kevin Horan, Jimmy Powell, and Brad Dagnall are ready and prepared to fight for your rights. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you. Contact them at 226-2185 or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada. A family practice since 1926.
All right, we're back after the Water Valley first drive touchdown, Chad. First drive.
That sounds fun.
Dre McCray gets a boot into it. We might have had a guy offsides. I didn't say nothing. 6-yard line, it's caught by Winona. And we have really Rocket over here to stop him, slow him down enough for everybody to get in. There you go. Good return up to the 32, 33, 32 and a half, 33-yard line.
But, I was looking at some stats, and I like numbers. I'm not necessarily the most numbers guy, but their QB, and Darius Coffey, whose name, by the way, we called quite a few times last year, on the season he has 1,117 yards passing, 223.4 yards per game, and he is the leading rusher at 591 yards on the season right now, too. So he is certainly key to the offense, and it's going to be right up the middle. Coffey's going to take it on the first
snap, and he's gone. Rocket's the only one that had a chance, and he couldn't get him. Touchdown, Tigers. One play. We didn't even have a linebacker in the area. Well, I don't know what's going on, but no one touched him.
Nobody touched him.
So that drive took all of about 4 seconds, 5 seconds. Eldridge to attempt the extra point for Winona. The snap is back, ball's down, kick is up and good. So your score, just like that, tied up 7-7 at the 7:33 mark. We'll take a break and be back for kickoff after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
At Yalobusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalobusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalobusha General Hospital.
Turnage Drug Store, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnage's not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drug Store on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley.
Winona has tied this thing right back up, 7-7, 7:33 to play in the first quarter. And Eldridge will kick this thing off to us again. Looks like we got the same two return guys, Kiki and Chris. Eldridge moves in slow to the ball and boots it up. They're going to squib kick it to Darius Tolbert. Darius needs to wait. Now go. Now come back this way. There you go. No, cut it up and get what you can get, Darius. Yeah, hey, he did right. You want to run up in that whenever you're the up back and you catch that ball, run it up a little bit and then cut it back. Your return guys need to come up and pick up that extra block.
Well, the kickoff guys are going to over-pursue in that spot.
Right, and they're ahead of the curve anyway because it was a low kick and picked up early. So give our guys a little chance to get back and then cut it out. But, yeah, he did right. It's just right at the end. He should have dove forward for 2 more.
Yep.
Don't be a hero and get 5 or 10. Just dive, get what you can get. So Water Valley back on offense, Rocket in the slot. Eubanks out wide this time, and Lafayette on the other side. Truss is going to keep it himself this time, and he picks up about 7.
7. It's going to make 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 for the Blue Devils. Now, our play did not go as far, but I like the drives. Because here's the thing. Here's what I like about the drives. You're wearing the defense down. You're establishing, and you can move the ball.
Our defense was on the field 4 seconds.
Right. They're fresh still, right?
That's right. Hopefully, fresh understanding of what happened, too.
Right. All right, McCray back there with Truss. Now he's going to fake it and throw it out there to Lafayette. Lafayette's got the first down, juked the guy. Nice little move right there by Lafayette. He looked pretty good. That was just a stop route.
Trying to do a little there at the end.
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, he was going to put on the brakes, let the guy come and run right by, and just had 2 of them.
Well, we talked about last week, we didn't really see much from these guys, but I like our young receivers.
Well, if they're going to be out there, we have to throw to them. We have to get them open and throw to them because you can't let these defenses key in on Rocket.
Yep.
If Rocket's going to be your showcase receiver, you can't throw to him. Back up, Eubanks. There you go. This time we got Dewberry in motion. He goes back, and Jacob's going to have to throw it. No one's in the backfield. He's going to run it himself now. Oh, Lafayette needed to go ahead and pick up that block. That was – first down, they laid the things over, but Jacob picked up about
13, 12 or 13.
Let's see. Yeah, he moved him. He about 11 to 13, 11. Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
That was a first down pickup when there was nothing there. I mean, everyone was covered, and
I think he was trying to get Chance open.
Yeah.
And it just, it didn't happen quick enough.
I think he was trying to tell Colby to go up next level and make the block. If he had, I think we could have
gotten on up the field.
Gotten on up the field a little bit more.
Yep.
Timeout. Water break, 6-minute mark. We'll take a break and get some refreshments ourselves. Be back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
Fisher Properties is now better than ever. The #1 real estate team in Water Valley joins the #1 real estate brand in the world, RE/MAX Legacy Realty. Call Sherry Fisher or Tony Hill at 473-4503. Main Street Coffeyville Insurance is now First Choice Insurance. We take pride in our customer service. Our goal is to build long-term relationships with our clients through our experienced agents and the ease of doing business. It is our belief that people should be treated equally with the respect and patience they deserve. Great customer service before, throughout, and after the process is our main concern. We strive to give you the best insurance experience. First Choice has insurance to meet your family's needs.
All right, we're back. 2 first downs in a row.
Chance
Dewberry. Oh, he had it in his hands, and he just got
it.
Well, he had his hands way out there when he caught it, and then he got hit with his hands way out, and the ball just jarred loose.
It's a good play, and that is almost an indefensible play if it's run right.
Yeah. And so Marion Morgan comes into the slot. You got Darius Tolbert to the far right and Kyle Houston near side. Dre McCray back in the backfield with Truss. Ty Morgan still at 8. Jacob's going to be in shotgun. He gets the ball. He hands off to Dre McCray right up the middle, right off guard. And Dre got 8.
Wow. Good pickup.
Good pickup on second down. We need that. I'm going to tell you, we really don't want to get behind the chains too much in this game. You want to have some kind of progress every down, whether it be 3 or 4 yards. You got to have something. The incompletions 2 in a row will kill a drive.
Well, because exactly what you just said, it puts you behind the chains when you do that.
Mario Morgan goes in motion to the near side. Jacob Truss going to keep it. He was going to look like he tried to fake the pitch, and Marion was way gone. It was just a fake, just to get that guy to freeze
just
a little bit.
Just enough to freeze to stop him in his tracks, and we picked up the first one. He picked up about 5 yards, and it's going to put us at 1st and 10.
Right. Yeah, that guy, and the funny thing is no one was there, but he had to respect it just in case. I mean, that's just your instincts tell you, wait, who's he throwing it to?
That's your responsibility. You have to take care of your responsibility.
Right. If he shows pitch, you got to bite. All right, Blue Devils on the move again at the 25. Truss puts Marion in motion. Fakes the handoff to him and then keeps it himself off the right side. Good move right there.
Yeah.
Oh, one man to beat. He would have got the first down, but he got tripped up right there for about a gain of 3 or 4 yards.
Maybe 4, maybe. Yeah.
4 yards.
On this side.
2nd and 6.
Chance is back
Dewberry
in.
comes back in.
Change the lineman.
Man, we're moving some guys in and out.
Yeah.
And
Keep
Brad,
them fresh.
he says that we have to move them in and out because we got so many playing both ways right now. So McCray in the backfield, Marion in the slot. Dre is lead blocker. That was just a good play by the one on defense.
Yeah.
Dre wasn't too engaged that play. That was by design. He was supposed to be a lead blocker, but be the pitch man.
Well, our left guard pulled back around, and I don't think he actually picked up the other. There were 2 guys, and I think he got one, but not obviously you can't hardly get 2.
I'm not so sure. If we can get just 5 yards, I'd kick a field goal. I think John can make it. So Rockets in the slot. They've got 4 safeties, brother. 4 safeties. They're playing a 4-2 or 3-2. 3 down linemen, 2 linebackers. And then they got an outside linebacker that's way outside the box. This a throw this time to Darius. Nice catch at the 12.
Catch. Good catch.
That's a first down.
Yeah.
Oh, they're putting him at the 13. We're still first down, and it's a hurry up. They're hurrying up, trying to change. If we don't have any subs, we can snap it. We can snap the ball right now. Snap it right now. Yeah, that should be a penalty. The play is live. Go, 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 go. No, Brad's livid, and he's right. They had 2 guys off sides, not even ready, and legally we can run that play once it's right. We didn't sub.
Yep.
We didn't choose to do that. They don't have to wait. I'm telling you, I'd be ticked too. Yeah, look at him. Coach is like, hey, look, man, you missed it. You blew it. You got to be on your game too. That's what you get, though. I'm telling you, we just don't have a whole lot of pros at that level. So, first down, Water Valley at the 13 after the Tolbert first down catch. Dre McCray is in the backfield. Rockets in the slot. Kai Hill and Tolbert are still out on the field. It's going to be a fake to McCray, and let's see, Jacob just takes it himself down to about the 2.
Yeah.
They're going to mark him down right at the 2-yard line.
That should be 1st and 10 or 1st and goal.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I think he has to make the 1.5. Maybe. No, they're laying down.
Yep.
First down, 1st and goal from about the 2-yard line. And you know what I really haven't seen is a heavy package this year. You know, in the past we brought in the big heavy guys and
we brought in Paris several times last year. Of course, if you've seen Paris lately, he's not as heavy as he was.
Right. This time it's pretty much the same look. And Dre McCray fell down. He tripped over I think he tripped over Truss.
I think he tripped over Jacob's foot.
Yeah. So 2nd down and goal. 2:28 to play in the first quarter. 7-7 to score. Water Valley threatening to make it 14. Truss gives it off to Dre McCray's in the end zone. Easy. He just dropped the ball. Oh, careful. Grant did that and got a penalty. You remember that?
I do.
Grant just dropped the ball in the end zone and they threw a flag. Didn't spike it, didn't do anything cute, just dropped it after he ran in and they flagged him. That was incredibly ridiculous. So the Devils back on top, 13-7, 2:16 left in the first quarter. And I tell you what, that's one way to keep an offense from scoring is to keep your offense on the field.
Right.
Long drives. Make that offense have to sit over here and get cold. John Surratt on for the extra point.
John Surratt on the try for the extra point.
Ethan Hyde to hold. They've been getting a lot better. Hopefully they keep doing it. Good snap. Ball's down. Great hold. Good kick. 14-7 your score. 2:16 to play. We'll take a break and be right back for a kickoff right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
C.W. White Incorporated Petroleum Products in Water Valley supports Blue Devil football and academics, selling quality petroleum products at reasonable prices for over 60 years. C.W. White offers local express ethanol and non-ethanol gasolines. Open 24/7 on Wise Street in Water Valley. Also additional locations of local express and Sunoco fuels in Charleston, Batesville, Sardis, and Senatobia. Wishing the best for the Blue Devils this season.
All right, we're back after the Water Valley touchdown. 2:16 to go in the first quarter, 14-7. Blue Devils, Chad, the Water Valley Blue Devil defense is what?
been on the field less than 10 seconds the whole quarter. Now, in those 10 seconds, Mr. Andarius Coffey ran it 67 yards up the middle for their only touchdown so far.
Oh, nice play right there at the 25 by Kyle Houston.
Tackling the ball, too, which I like even better. So, but that means, if we're doing the math, there's 2:10 left to go in the first quarter. I know this defense has been on the field over 9 minutes.
And we have been subbing people in and out, and they've been trying to.
They've been trying to.
They've got some heavy boys. They've been subbing the heavy boys.
Yeah.
You got to sub them on incompletes.
And timeouts.
Yeah, and timeouts.
Yeah.
It almost bit them that one time, and that was a good call by Coach Emery to call hurry up. But all right, so Coffey's got number 2 in the backfield with him. That's Cooper. He's going to hand off to Cooper this time right up the middle. Same play, kind of, and it goes for about a 17, 18-yard gain. I mean, why aren't we in this little hole right here? Oh, what's going on?
Where are our linebackers?
They're not there in that gap.
Nope.
In between the tackle and guard is the place to run for Winona right now.
1st and 10 on the 44-yard line.
That's number 17 for Water Valley is Kirkendall lined up right there. And he needs to be there. I think Coach Embry is sick of it.
Water Valley.
He's not going to play. We'll keep it here. I want to remind everybody to catch the playback every Saturday at 11 o'clock on Channel 97, Mac South. And also on Mondays, starting around whenever you get a notification.
Yeah.
Right?
Just go subscribe to Bob.
Or if you see it on YouTube. But you can go to YouTube and type in Water Valley versus Winona and watch this game. And pretty much for about a year, how long do you keep them up, Bob? Do you keep them up forever now? Okay, good deal. Maybe one day if we can get Bob popular, he can start making a little money. And then that means in turn we can make a little money. Hey.
We'll start paying players.
Well, yeah. we'll be Salpinol overnight.
Yeah.
All right, defense is back on the field for Water Valley. Man, they've given up 2 big plays in a row. One for 67, one for 18. They give off to Cooper this time, and they're trying to attack this left side over here of the Blue Devil defense, and he picked up 5 or 6.
Flag thrown from about 45 yards away.
That's going to have to be on the offense, right? That's going to have to be a hold.
Unless it's face mask. I didn't see that.
I didn't see. No, face mask on Water Valley. Wow, we just can't get out of our own way on defense tonight. The offense looks good. Defenses look rough early. I see Norwood's out there with his
I was going to
arm.
notice that. I saw him Wednesday night. Community saw you at the pole rally, and I saw him, and tonight he's got looks like a big club, like the Patrick Willis Club from about 15 years ago.
That was a 5-yard variety. That was only the incidental.
Touching, not grabbing.
So I saw on Facebook, you brought up me at the pole.
Mm-hmm.
See you at the pole. There was a clip of a kid somewhere by himself. The whole no one in his school went. He was by himself
Except
out
him.
there, just him. That was an incredible story. And the mother found out through social media. That was what was great about it. All right, Coffey's going to throw it. He wide open. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown. Number 7. We just did not guard that guy. That was Hargrove. So 3 plays and Winona's in the end zone. This is very reminiscent of the North Panola offense last year.
Right, that's what it's reminding me of.
It's just fun and gun and lots of speed. And I think the Water Valley defense is going to have to play the run and back an extra safety up and play the run. Put some pressure on him. We're going to have to fill the gaps and not get blocked out. Eldridge to try to even the score up. Snaps back. Bad snap. This one's going to be no good. He just falls on it. Water Valley retains the lead with 1:37 to go in the first quarter. Tigers, they scored, but they couldn't get the extra point. So we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll see Water Valley offense back in action. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
Midtown Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Water Valley, has the parts you need for light and heavy-duty vehicles. Custom-made hydraulic hoses for the farm and heavy-duty equipment. 3- and 4-wheeler parts and small engine parts, too. Midtown turns brakes and rotors. Check out their full line of K&N air filters. Midtown Auto Parts in the middle of downtown Water Valley is now open 6:30 a.m. till 6 p.m., 6 days a week. It's Midtown Auto Parts, the real parts store.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Eldridge to kick this thing off to the Devils. The Tigers have scored, but they didn't tie it up. They missed the extra point. Eldridge's kick is to the right side this time, down to Kiki. Kiki catches it and bobbles it at the 12. Now he picks it back up. Oh, nice move. Now there's a flag that came in. That's going to be a block in the back on Water Valley. This guy threw it from 40 yards away, which means it must have been really obvious.
Yeah, I saw holding from here, and we're 30 yards farther back.
It must have been obvious for this guy to throw it from 40, 45 yards away.
Well, I think he's probably practicing shot put or something, too.
Yeah,
he's got a lot of beans in his bag there.
He was looking for something to throw the flag on. He wanted to see how much distance he could get that.
I think that might have been the guy that threw it from the concession stand a minute ago.
He had a bet with one of his buddies, see how far he could throw that flag.
Yeah.
That's going to back us up inside the 20, all the way back down to about the 12-yard line. Wow, that's not good. Water Valley's going to have to move the ball like they've been moving it.
On the receiving team, it'll back them up to the 12-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
So this offensive possession, you got Eubanks in the slot. You've got Colby Lafayette out wide right, and Rocket over here way off to the left by himself. Jacob's going to throw to Rocket. It looks like now he just chunks it up. Now, oh, he caught it. Wow. And it was defensive pass interference. Rocket's gone. No one's going to catch him. Touchdown, Water Valley. Now let's see if the flag is on us or them. And the Winona coach is ticked, so it's got to be on Winona.
There is a flag on the field.
They're picking it up. That's a touchdown, Water Valley, guys.
88 yards.
One play. Hey, we can score quick too, brother. It wasn't as clean as the other one.
Yeah.
I mean, our guy actually kind of touched somebody else in the process. So the crazy thing is Water Valley's looking for a ball. Now we get a ball on the field. John catches it, throws it to the referee, and he goes and spots it. So craziness going on down in Winona, Mississippi tonight.
Like a welterweight fight. This swinging more than the big boys.
This extra point right here could be very important later on. We need to get all of them that we can get. The snap is back. It's a good one. The kick is up, and it's a good one. 21-13 Water Valley with 1 minute and 13 seconds to go in the first quarter. We're still in the first quarter.
Crazy.
Even though it's been a lot of back and forth, we're still in the first quarter, Chad.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, welterweight.
Yeah.
A lot of swinging.
Well, and here's what's worrying me about it. I'm worried who's going to get tired first.
Who's going to get tired first?
You know, in a game like this where it's kind of been a track meet, let's just go on and call it what it is so far, track meet. Somebody's going to get tired fast, you know, and
who's going
to survive?
Who has the strongest anchor?
Who's got the best lung, so to speak? So Water Valley is enjoying an 8-point lead early. Dre McCray is going to kick it off. We've done a decent job on kickoff coverage. Now look, that flag must have been on Winona. They're assessing it after the kick. There must have been a penalty on somebody. Maybe the coach. Maybe that was I don't see him putting a pass interference call on the. Well, that's a personal foul that carries over, right? Because you can only decline a
if they're
pass
only moving
interference.
at 10 yards, it wouldn't be personal foul anyway.
Right, it can't be. That's a weird penalty. I'll have to get verification on that because that's actually they're marking off basically a defensive pass interference.
We'll try to check with
or holding, defensive holding.
Could have been that.
Yeah, we'll ask Coach Swindle for. I've never seen that. Dre McCray kicks it from the 50, puts a boot in. It's a knuckleball through the end zone. Touchback for the Blue Devils. That's the best way to keep them from going the distance. I'm going to tell you. What didn't we say last week? In the history of football, 0.0000% of the kickoffs that are touchbacks have gone for a touchdown.
That's right.
It just doesn't happen.
That's right.
That's like, what did they – there's an old joke as an Ole Miss fan. Ole Miss player. We used
There's
to hear
a lot
this.
of Ole Miss jokes I could think of right now.
Dude, this is actually a Mississippi State joke. They said that they did but you heard it at Ole Miss. Yeah. I heard that the Mississippi, one of the Mississippi State department, one of their departments came up with the statistics on putts, and they said that 95% of the putts that don't make it to the hole don't go in. I'd say it's close to 100, right? All right,
somewhere thereabout.
Got the ball back. Coffey's got it around the right side, and he's going to pick up about 6'5". Let's see where they mark it. He made the 20. They're going to mark him on 25. That's a 5-yard pickup.
Going a different direction here.
So here's the battle. Can we stop them on offense first, or do they stop us first?
Who stops who first?
Because if it keeps on like it's going to come up to who made more stops on defense. And I would say that's going to be us more than them, but who knows? Our offense likes to sputter sometimes. They're having a little bit of confusion. They don't know where to go right now. Coffey hands the ball off to
there you go.
Ooh, he got the first down. He got over
first down, but
ooh, he's a tough little running back.
He is. Grant got in there and put a hand on him and grabbed him by the jersey and held him long enough to have help. Tolbert came up to help. Morgan, came up to help. Kai Hervey.
That's number 2, Cooper. He's not big. He's probably 170 pounds, 100 and well, let's see.
He got a pretty good run a moment ago.
They don't have his weight
series
on here, but I'm going to tell you, he don't look no more than 175 pounds.
Yeah, he's smaller than Indarius Coffey for sure.
Oh, yeah. He handed off to him. He kept it this time. Grant gives chase, but he just missed him on the arm tackle. Ooh, nice lick by Darius. He said, I'm big as you are.
Yep.
Good pickup.
Good lick. Good pickup. Good lick.
Pickup of about 25, 24 yards.
Long first
down.
Well, at least they're not wanting in. You know, we're slowing them down,
right,
and we're speeding up on offense. So maybe a good sign.
Well, you know, and Indarius Coffey is put in there at like $180. I think he may be a little bit bigger than that too.
All right, Winona has slot right and slot left. You got to defend the pass. That's the hard thing when you got a quarterback. Into the first quarter. 21-13, your score. Water Valley's up. We'll take a break and be back right after this for the second quarter. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
Fisher Properties is now better than ever. The #1 real estate team in Water Valley joins the #1 real estate brand in the world, RE/MAX Legacy Realty. Call Sherry Fisher or Tony Hill at 473-4503.
If you're looking for a gift that is personalized, one of a kind, far from the ordinary, and reasonably priced, The Other Room has just what you're looking for. Custom orders for any occasion are Kay's specialty.
All right, we're back. Second quarter. Winona's got the ball in Water Valley territory at the 43, 44-yard line. He hands off to Cooper this time around the right side. Cooper ran into one of his own guys, but still picked up about 5 or 6.
He'll go for 5 yards.
5 yards. And he's upset with himself because, had he not ran into his own guy, he'd picked up 3 more at least.
You know, it's running into your own guy is just sometimes the nature of the game for sure, but running into your own guy usually means you're going to get stopped.
Trips left this time for Winona. Single right. Cooper's in the backfield with Coffey. Water Valley has gone to a 4-man front with a 4-3 defense. They're going to throw it quickly out to the number 5 receiver. And he's got the first down up to about the 26-yard line.
Marcus Cook.
Here's what ticks me off about this.
Yeah.
Same as North Panola. Don't sit off the receivers 10 yards.
Come in and hit
them in the face. Yeah. You got to jam them off the line of scrimmage. That's how we beat North Panola.
To throw off of the timing.
Yeah, you can't allow Coffey to sit back.
6 yards back.
Yeah. And if you're 6 yards back, and our first movement as a defender is to go backwards, all he's got to do is stop. Hit him with a quick hitter. And that'll open it up. The slant will be wide open if he does that. Coffey's going to keep it himself this time, and they like that right side, right off the guard.
They've seen something that ought to make our right or left side of our defense upset at themselves.
Well, that's where the big guy is on the offensive line. That is number 55. He's a pretty big, stout, strong kid. They're going to run, and then if you look to his right,
that kid's even bigger.
Yeah. Woo. So number 63 is about 6'3".
Yeah.
And 260.
I think he may be taller than that.
63. Let's see, it don't list any of his stuff strategically. We don't want you to know.
He's a big guy.
Coffey's going to keep it himself. He's running near side. He's got a little room, but then he just gives himself up at the 18, 17-yard line. That's going to be good for about 4 yards, 5, 6 yards. Wow, 3rd and 1.
Be nice to get a stop right here.
Well, you're going to have to stop him twice. I mean, they could kick a field goal, but I doubt it. I think it's 3rd and short. They're going for it.
3rd down and short for the Tigers.
But they're driving now instead of big play bombing. So
well, I mean, just look at that right side of the line. The center,
changed.
Right guard and right tackle are huge. And Coffey's going to hand off to Cooper right up the middle. He's got all the room in the world. Touchdown. 9:31 to go. Cooper did not get touched to the end zone. 17-yard touchdown. Well, you keep running off guard and tackle on the right side, and then come back. You have to respect all the sides of the line. You know, we did not. And he didn't even sell it that he was going right. They turned left and went left. Cooper, yeah. Trips right on the extra point. They're going to go for 2. Winona's got to try to go for 2 and get this game tied up. Cooper's got it, and he is in the end zone with a 2-point conversion, tied it up. 9:30 to go in the second quarter. 21-21 your score. Blue Devils will get the ball when we come back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Joe Black and Associates Public Accountants, located at 306 Railroad Street in Water Valley, are proud supporters of Water Valley Blue Devil athletics and academics. Black and Associates wish the best for the Devils not only on the field, but in the classroom, offering individual, business, and estate tax planning and tax preparation, electronic filing, payroll, and general accounting services. Telephone 473-1441 or 234-8921. C.W. White Incorporated Petroleum Products in Water Valley supports Blue Devil football and academics, selling quality petroleum products at reasonable prices for over 60 years. C.W. White offers local express ethanol and non-ethanol gasolines. Open 24/7 on Wise Street in Water Valley. Also additional locations of local express and Sunoco fuels in Charleston, Batesville, Sardis, and Senatobia. Wishing the best for the Blue Devils this season.
All right, we're back. 9:30 to go in the second quarter. Score is knotted up, 21-21. Y'all, that is a high score for this early in the game. Eldridge puts a foot into it, kicks it to the left side over to Chris Harris, who fumbles it on the 6-yard line. He picks it up now, and he's got a little room, and he's on his own. Now we get a late flag, and Chris is gone, but it's going to be a hold. And guess what? It was nowhere near the play.
It's 45 yards away.
Chris had already made the other hash when the flag came out.
There is a flag on the play.
You've got to be kidding. Wow. That's going to come back. Unless something crazy happened, like maybe a Winona, block in the back. Why? Do you? I mean, look. At this stage of your career, why are you blocking in the back? Quit it.
Block in the back erases the Blue Devil touchdown.
Yeah. That just took seven points off the board. You can only hurt your team by blocking in the back. Don't do it. I hope whoever did it hears me right now. Don't do it again. Just cost us 7.
To make you cut the football field with a pair of scissors.
But if I was a coach, I'd make you run 7 suicide gassers. You got 7 110s you owe me.
Now, if it was a big guy, it may take him a few weeks to get that
I don't care. No, ain't no big guys out on kickoff return.
I guess that's true.
Biggest guy we got is probably Kai Hill. Or Darius. Darius Tober is probably the biggest guy we got. So they're trying to figure out where to spot the ball. I'm going to just say,
it's going to have to be right in there somewhere.
The net loss on that penalty is 7 points and 80. Let's see.
It's about a
91 yards.
91-yard penalty.
Minus 7 points and 91 yards penalty. Now that's only goes in the books as what, a 10-yard penalty? 5 or 10-yard penalty, but it costs us 91 and 7 points.
So, 91-yard penalty. We're going to call it a 91-yard penalty.
Truss is going to hand off to Dre McCray, who finds a little gap and falls forward across the 10 until about the 13-yard line.
What a momentum punch, man.
Pick up, 4 yards.
Had the opportunity there to really, to kind of, it just feels like, it really feels like it's just, you just got punched in the stomach.
Well, your crowd gets happy. All the players on the sideline are happy, and then you're like, oh, crap.
When you
We're
see
back
what's
inside the 10.
When you see what's happening, you're like, man.
Now look what they're doing to our receivers, Chad. Look what number 9 is. Right up in Darius's face. You see what I mean? And now Jacob Truss is going to keep it. No, he's going to throw it to Kyle Hill. Houston, great play by the defender. That ball was just thrown short.
Too short, yep.
If he'd have thrown that in stride, Kyle Hill was not going to be caught. He's fast.
Yeah, that's a good defensive play by Xavion Ward there to get his hand on it, but it was too low for Kyle Hill anyway, I think. Kyle Hill would have had to have laid out. Maybe they had a chance on it.
Well, 3rd down and 6 yards to go. That's what we were talking about. We can't get behind it. We got to get some positive yards.
What you were also talking about a moment ago is who's going to stop whom first.
Right, and we had them, kind of. And then we had them on the kickoff. Yeah. We didn't need to be. As long as we're scoring, we don't need to be stopped. All right, Jacob Truss is going to keep it himself and almost goes down. He's going to lose 4 yards on the play. We're going to have to punt from deep and give them good field position. Oh, Chad, man, that block in the back is looming big, brother. Big.
And that brings up 4th down.
Well, they stopped us. That's what we're going to have to do to them. We're going to have to do something big, momentum change.
Well, I mean, just kind of like North Panola, though. Eventually, you tap into
what's working,
their Wi-Fi, and you start knowing a little bit what they're doing. You would think at some point they got to figure it out.
Right now, they're running to the right-hand side and just abusing us.
Well, and then they ran to the left. They got us on that little cutback. Cooper ran it left on the last touchdown.
Timeout, Water Valley.
7:40 to play in the second. Timeout, Water Valley. Yeah. We'll take the break and be right back after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Main Street Coffeyville Insurance is now First Choice Insurance. We take pride in our customer service. Our goal is to build long-term relationships with our clients through our experienced agents and the ease of doing business. It is our belief that people should be treated equally with the respect and patience they deserve. Great customer service before, throughout, and after the process is our main concern. We strive to give you the best insurance experience. First Choice has insurance to meet your family's needs.
Tri-Lake Eye Clinic is proud to support the Water Valley Blue Devils. Dr. Edwards and his staff realize that teamwork is important not only in sports but in bringing you the best eye care possible. Dr. Edwards is teamed with the Zeiss VisuCam to bring the most advanced diagnostic imaging system to the area. The Zeiss OCT detects glaucoma, macular degeneration, and diabetic eye disease earlier than any previous instrument in eye care. Tri-Lake Eye Clinic, seeing in better so you can see out better.
All right, we're back for the punt. Colby about to try to boot this thing away. Higdon snaps it back. Good snap. Kick is off. End over end. It's going to hit and jump. Jumps forward right into the guy's arms. But he is swarmed up at the 40-yard line, 41-yard line. So that's where the Tigers will take over. Flag down back at the 11. Now, that kind of is in the area, maybe an offside or a hold. That could be holding on either team if one of our guys releasing and they hold us, or we could have held them trying to get by the block. I don't know. We'll see what the call is. White Hat is coming up to the center of the field to try to make the call.
Guys facing north, so I'm thinking it's going to be on us.
Holding on the Tigers. Yeah. Holding on the Tigers. Back them up 10. It was on the 41. It should be on the 49. They're on 49 if it's 10 yards. Right there. Okay, keep going. Whoa. Hey. Okay, we'll take that. That's 15 yards. That's 14 yards. That's 14 yards.
That's a holding call. 10 yards, not 15.
Well, actually 14. I'm with you, though. That's bad. That's real bad. All right. Ooh, good stop right there for a 5-yard gain.
That's about where he should be right there.
Right. That's where the ball should have been marked, but Water Valley got 5 on it. Coffee got 5 back.
Look, man, MHSAA has got to get in touch with their officials. There was a team last week that got so frustrated over a very, very, very bad blown call that got so upset, walked off the field, and now on probation.
Oh, yeah. All right, so Coffee puts man in motion. He's looking back to this side. He's just going to hum it. It's a bad pass. Rockets trying to run into it, but number 5 ran under it. They both were scrambling to run it. It looked like a duck, but it tightened back up. Touchdown, 50 yards. So when he threw it, he let go that it was a duck, and then it got its spiral back. That was weird. He put a lot of spin on it. So Kai Hill looked like he was running. He had a good line to it. And then the guy from the Tigers, number 5.
Robert McMath.
Yeah, he just ran under it. He's quick. Kai Hill just barely probably got a finger on it. Eldridge out to make the extra point. He kicks it up and through. It's good. 28-21, 6:50 to go in the second quarter. The Tigers are on top. Water Valley gets the ball when we come back. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Main Street Coffeyville Insurance is now First Choice Insurance. We take pride in our customer service. Our goal is to build long-term relationships with our clients through our experienced agents and the ease of doing business. It is our belief that people should be treated equally with the respect and patience they deserve. Great customer service before, throughout, and after the process is our main concern. We strive to give you the best insurance experience. First Choice has insurance to meet your family's needs.
Tri-Lake Eye Clinic is proud to support the Water Valley Blue Devils. Dr. Edwards and his staff realize that teamwork is important not only in sports but in bringing you the best eye care possible. Dr. Edwards is teamed with Zeiss VisuCam to bring the most advanced diagnostic imaging system to the area. The Zeiss OCT detects glaucoma, macular degeneration, and diabetic eye disease earlier than any previous instrument in eye care. Tri-Lake Eye Clinic, seeing in better so you can see out better.
Tigers have gone ahead, man. I'm telling you, that block in the back is huge, brother, huge. All right, let's see if we can not do that this time, but still run it all the way back. Eldridge to put a foot into it. Maybe he's going to kick it out of bounds this time. That's going to give Water Valley good field position. It's out of bounds on around the 8-yard line. We're going to get the ball. What's it, the 40? 35, 40, I can't remember, 35-yard line.
I'm thinking 35, I believe is right.
It used to be a 15-yard penalty from where you kick it, or a 25-yard penalty. That's right. So 10, 25, yeah, 25 yards. That's right. And look, the Winona coach trying to tell them where to put the ball because obviously they're having trouble.
Well, you know
But no, hey, look.
That's crazy.
All jokes aside, this guy right here can throw the football all the way across the field and throw a flag 50 yards. So, who cares if he can spot the ball correctly if he can throw a flag that far?
Yeah. Throw a penalty on Coach Embry
from over here, yeah. All right, the Blue Devils need to get the ball in the end zone. 6:50 to play in the half. Dre and McCray is back with Truss. Rocket in the slot. Rocket's just going to go out, but nothing's coming to him. Dre McCray is running it. He's trying to make the corner flag down, and look at this. Look, let me tell you what, I'm about to get sick of flags whenever it had nothing to do with the play. Dre was 20 yards and way up, and it's going to be a holding on Water Valley. That is right there. Whoever it is, if you walk up to me, I'm going to say, you're killing our drives.
Yep, it's your fault.
Your fault.
But you know what I don't think is happening? I don't think there's anybody on offense that's going to do that. Everybody's mad, but who's going to get in that person's face and say, you got to stop?
You got to have a leader that goes up to and just gets in their face and says, hey, quit. If you get another one, I'm going to take you out.
Well, and the problem
put you on the bench.
These are young guys, and the truth of the matter is, you know how you become a leader?
Not really. I mean, look.
You know how you become a leader? You lead.
Right. You got Kai. That was on Kai and Ja'Cory's side of the field.
Yep. Need somebody to lead and say, look, that's just not what we're going to do anymore.
1st and 20 for the Devils. We can't get out of our own way. We shoot ourselves in the foot. All right, Jacob's going to keep it himself, and he goes really nowhere, but
And
he bounces it out. And he's got room. He's on his own. He's down the sideline. Number 8's the only guy that can get him, and he drags him out at about the 18-yard line.
Good pickup.
Wow. And, look, the ref was reaching for a flag, but he never
Trying
did
to
throw
find
it.
something wrong.
Yeah, he was.
He was like, I'm sure something's fixing to happen.
Man, as bad as
I think he was actually grabbing for his beanbag there
to throw
because
the spot.
Jacob kind of was not loaf bread carrying it, but he had it out a little bit farther than most of us are comfortable with.
And maybe he was trying to mark the spot too, where he went out of bounds. I don't know. Nevertheless, what a big pickup on a busted play.
Yeah, I thought he was down for about a 1-yard loss.
So Rocket slot right, he puts him in motion. Kai Hill's on the near side. Tolbert, he gives off to Dre McCray right off the right side, and Dre is pounding the ball inside the 10. Down, first down to about the 8.
Yep.
Well, it looks like a first down, but it may be close. Let's see. They're signaling first down. Move the chains. First and goal for the Devils.
Jones on the tackle.
Hurry up offense. Truss is asking for the ball. He hands off to Dre McCray. Same play, and he's down inside the 5 to about the 3.
3 or 4. Depends on where they put him.
They got him at the 3 right now. On the far side, they have him at the 3. I can't see. Over here, they got him at the 4. You're right. This guy on the near side had him at the 4. The other guy had him at the 3.
So 3.5.
Well, no, they put it at the 4, brother.
Whichever one's farther back.
Whichever one's farther back.
Yeah.
All right, second and goal. Oh, put Rocket in motion and did it like a hard count. No one jumped. So Jacob Truss has got Dre McCray with him. He hands it off to Dre. Dre's off the right side. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Water Valley. 5:38 to go in the first half. The Devils are looking to tie this thing up with an extra point. Wow. Nice. Well, the drive before this, when we were stopped, we shot ourselves in the foot with the penalty. And it should be 35 or 34 at least to 28, but we can't stop killing ourselves with the penalties. And we almost did it that time, but thanks to a busted play, Truss bouncing it outside, we gained, 80 yards, 70 yards on one play?
PAT's good.
PAT is up and good by John Surratt. That knots things up at 28, 5:38 to go in the half. We'll take a break. Be back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area, a way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, that commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
Fisher Properties is now better than ever. The #1 real estate team in Water Valley joins the #1 real estate brand in the world, RE/MAX Legacy Realty. Call Sherry Fisher or Tony Hill at 473-4503.
All right, we're back. WV has tied this thing up 28-28, but we got to give the ball back to that offense. We got to find a way to stop them, Chad.
I'm not excited about giving them the ball.
Me either. But it has to be done. We can try an onside kick. But we're not doing that. Dre kicks a line drive out there. Oh, it's fumbled around on the 10-yard line by number 7. And, oh, my goodness, look, there's a hold right here. And no one called it. There's a hold on number 9. And number 7, look, there was a horrible hold. And it did not get called. Wow. Wow. Chris Harris was being raped on the sideline right here. He was a foot from the ball carrier when he came by and couldn't get off his man because he was being drugged backwards. Like the guy just had him both shoulder pads pulling him backwards. What a horrible missed call. I mean, hey. Well, I mean, that was ridiculous. I mean, it was obvious. And here's the problem. You got a referee up here and one back there that are watching the play. They saw it. They just didn't throw the flag. You telling me that this man can't get off a guy running backwards and go make a play? That's ridiculous. There again, the snap on the extra point goes through the hands of the holder. So the Tigers only get 6, 28-34, 5:22 to go. Tigers on top. We'll be back for kickoff right after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
Oh, no. You okay, Mike?
Yeah, got a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry. State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're going to get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
In Water Valley, see your good neighbor agent, Andy Epps, for your insurance and financial needs.
State Farm.
Man, this is a track meet right now. How many points we got? 62 points on the board right now, brother. 5:22 to go in the first half.
Wow. You know, and it's 8 o'clock, too. By this time, we're usually at halftime.
Right. And we're still waiting on something going on. The officials are waiting. There's a get-together with the Winona coach down here on the sideline. Maybe the Winona coach is telling him he missed a hold. You think?
I doubt that's what the conversation was.
I doubt it, too. I can't imagine what the big deal is since there's nothing going on. Maybe it had to do with something about the band being in the – man, I'm going to tell you, we've got to keep the bands from being around the end zone around halftime. There's got so much equipment lately
There's too
around.
much potential for danger.
Yes, I mean, that's just unsafe for some of these players. They got to keep – like that ladder right there in the back of the end zone. That is a hazard. That is unsafe. Last week we had our stuff on the sideline, right on the sideline.
Right,
I'm thinking,
if
somebody gets hurt, how important was that? Really? Eldridge puts a foot into it and boots it down to Harris, who was held, by the way. Did I say that? He brings the ball up over the 25.
And he ran right into
a guy. I don't know why he didn't bounce it a little bit, but nevertheless, he's down at the 27. Well, where are they going to mark him? Wow.
26. 27.
27? Yeah. No. We'll take it, but he didn't cross the 25. I mean, okay. Yeah. I think Swindle's right. After he rolled a couple times. All right. Devils need to tie this thing up. Put Dewberry in motion. Rockets in the slot. Hands off to Dre. No, it's a fake. And G just threw it right to number 19. Touchdown, Winona. This is crazy. Truss didn't even throw it hard. He just floated it right to the guy. So in the first half right now, it is 40-28 with 5 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in the half. I'm going to have to order a chair and a pizza. That's ridiculous. I mean, Truss just, when he got back, it wasn't like that he couldn't see the guy. He just, and he was a short pass anyway. It wouldn't have made it to the receiver.
Number 17 or 19, Tayshawn Pointer, just kind of jumped the go route. Or jumped the short route there, I'm sorry, and just, hightailed it to the end zone.
I mean, I'm
going to go for 2.
You got to pump fake that guy maybe or throw it hard. Make sure you get it over his head. I don't know. Nevertheless, we're down 12, maybe 14, depending on. As Winona's trying to go for 2. We'll keep it here. Make sure, remind everybody that every Saturday, 11 o'clock, Max South Channel 97, you can watch the playback. And also Sunday. And then on Monday, YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in Water Valley versus Winona, and you can watch the whole game in the bed, on the bed, in the couch, in the kitchen.
Riding down the road.
Not going somewhere. Don't watch and drive, but unless you can watch and ride.
Watch and ride.
Watch and ride. I do that. Now I'm guilty of turning something on YouTube, especially. And not watching the podcast, but at least listening to it while I'm driving.
Sure.
But
just don't watch it.
I'm gonna tell you what though, YouTube has made driving bearable.
Right. Especially longer
distances.
Back
when I was a kid, you sat in the back and tore a hole in the seats, wrote your name laid in the back window because there wasn't a seatbelt law.
That's right.
But now it's a very boring seatbelt snuggling kind of drive, but thanks to social media and cell phones and anywhere coverage, it makes it bearable. parents no longer have to swat at their kids in the back seat unless a fight breaks out.
You can text them to shut up.
Yeah, traveling out west, well, then you really don't get coverage. But all right, Winona's got to go for 2 here. He keeps it himself. Then he did not get it. He was stopped at about the 6-7 inch line.
Well, good. That's a good play for our defense.
So Water Valley has given themselves a chance. Maybe later on take a lead if they can stop them a couple of times.
Yeah.
28 over the Water Valley Blue Devils.
Well, we'll keep it here. 5:06 to play now, Chad. There are 68 points on the board.
Woo.
I don't know. We might have the Dunn's Country Store scoring summary might have to give us a free burger.
Yeah.
You know, they might have to.
I'm thinking catfish. Actually,
you know, if we call them now, they could probably have it made and brought down here by the time you finish your scoring summary.
I think they got time to actually, by the time we get finished at the end of the game, where he's just going, slaughter the cow, smoke the meat, cook the hamburger, or age the beef, cook the hamburger, bring it down here.
Oh, my goodness. This is going to be a very, very memorable game, and I'm glad we're getting to see it because it's going to be a high-scoring game. It's going to be a record setter, one way or the other.
Well, you know, it's not quite as fun as it was about 15 minutes ago when we were leading, but it's been a fun game to watch.
Absolutely.
I mean, I like defense, but let's be honest.
We need to have some of it tonight.
Points. We need some offense tonight, too, though.
Once again for the Tigers.
All right, Eldridge to boot this thing. He's been wanting to kick it to Chris Harris over there, number 9. And he does it again, but he pooches it up, makes him come up to get it. And Chris is going to
almost
keep it, bounce it to the left side, and he's got room. Just one block, and he's got the corner up to the 44-yard line. Nice.
No flag.
Nice. I was going to say, nice play right there, not getting your hands behind the shoulder, getting them on the inside, or at least on the shoulder, not behind them that time.
Look, man, you could take somebody home if you keep your hands in front of their shoulder pads. You can just about take them home with you and not get called. So when you start getting outside and you pull in the jersey.
First and 10, 44-yard line.
The Winona coach has given the ref an earful for about the last 5 minutes.
Not real sure what he's angry about.
And Jacob Truss hands off to Dre McCray coming near side, and he's got the corner. He's got a good stiff arm on the guy, and he's going. Lowered the boom on number 9. Turner got leveled.
And then eyeballed him.
And then just got up and goes, hey, dog, I outweigh you.
You know what?
I got more hamburgers than me.
Look, I don't know if you saw the play last week, but it's kind of like the catch Dawson Knox made for the Buffalo Bills. He just put his hand in front of a guy and then just bent a dude in half.
I saw that, only because he's an old Rebel.
That's right.
Yeah, and it was all over the old Miss Rebel stuff. All right, good first down run by Dre McCray. All right, he hands off to Dre again. Hey, keep him while it's hot. Dre is stacked up this time for about a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, barely a yard.
Well, the problem is he got out. It was stopped up. He should have bounced it, but instead of bouncing, he had lost his balance and just kind of fell into the offensive guy's back.
It's hard to get backwards when you start falling forward.
Yeah, so Ty Morgan comes out. Chance Dewberry comes in at H. You got Hayden Eubanks at slot. No, they're going to move Hayden near side by himself, put Rocket in the slot on the far side with Colby. And looks like Water Valley's not going to throw the ball at all unless they throw it to Rocket way down the field. And that's looking like what they're going to try to do is throw it to Rocket, and he's wide open. Good move. One man to beat.
Good spin, spin.
He spun when the second time he didn't have to.
Yeah.
He could have stiff-armed that guy and made the corner.
Well, he spun twice.
Yeah, he spun. The first time was a good one.
First one was a good one. The second one, he may have gotten actually a little busy.
Well, maybe we saw somebody down there who wasn't there. Maybe he saw something coming.
Something.
You know, a lot of times players will just feel pressure, you know, and maybe, hey, now's the right time for me to spin, you know. Hey, whatever, it's a first down. We're moving the ball. I'm happy. No flag.
Down the field, 3:30 left to go.
So Morion Morgan's in the slot. Kai Hill Houston. Jacob's going to keep it himself right off the left guard, and he gets about 5 or 6 on the play.
Good pickup on first down.
5 yards. See, that's what we need on first down. Yeah. Look, I don't care if they score. We got them, right?
That's right. Absolutely.
You know, if they score, if we make sure we score every time, And that puts pressure on their offense. And it gives our defense a little, hey, look, all we got to do is stop them one time in the next 20 because they probably will have 20 more.
Yep.
All right, 2:59 to go. We're under 3 minutes in the second quarter. Wow. Hand off to Dre McCray right up the middle, and he got about one, maybe two.
I think they're going to trend him closer to 2.
Uh-oh. I knocked the phone off.
Water Valley gains 1 on the carry. Small on the
There we go. All right, now here's the, third down and 3, third down and 4, really.
Well, we got nice and ahead on first down. Second down didn't help so much.
We're in 4-down territory, so we got 2 more pops
absolutely,
at it.
Absolutely.
I don't think there's going to be a field goal down by 12 points. I would go for 2 if I get a touchdown here. He's going to throw it. Jacob's going to throw it way down the field to Kyle Houston, who got up. Oh, he almost caught it on second effort. Wow, good try. The play got bumped up in the air. Ball went up in the air. Kyle was falling and tried to catch it again, but it just missed it the second time.
Just missed it.
So now, but the problem with throwing that ball right there, it was risky anyway. Now it's 4th down.
Yeah.
And you got to make 4 yards. So whatever we got drawn up to get 4.
We got to have a 4-yard pickup for sure.
You got to have it. And we got an empty backfield, which I don't like right in this situation.
I think Jacob might keep it.
Well,
you think they could set that up?
Well, here's the problem. They're keying on him. They're playing man coverage right now, which means they got everybody in the box.
They got 8 guys in the box.
Right, so he can't really run it. He's just going to fake the pass and now just runs into his own guy and goes backwards. I'm telling you, terrible play call. Stop, call timeout, and change it. They got 8 in the box. Why are you running it?
That was a hate stop right there, man. That was a hard stop there.
I don't agree. I'm sorry. I don't agree with the play call right there. That was a horrible choice. After we saw what they were doing, call timeout. We got a couple. So, turnover on downs.
Sure didn't really need that either. Because they'll get the ball back at the beginning of the second half.
I don't understand the sequence.
Yeah.
I don't understand the risky pass on 3rd down. Hey, we got 2 times to run it for a couple yards at a time and get a first down.
Could have swapped that up.
Right? We're not hurting running the ball.
Yep.
Why? Why aren't we going for a risky pass in the end zone?
Trying to do something else.
Right. I mean, you don't have to.
Well, what works.
So, nevertheless, Devils defense are back on the field. Trips right for the Tigers. Coffey is going to keep it himself around the right side, and Kiki is going to try to make the play. Man, he's just hard to get down. 8 yards on first down.
And Darius Coffey on the quarterback keeper around the right side. He goes for about 9 yards.
So, good pickup for them on first down for sure. That's what we need to be doing. But not them.
Well,
that's a
I trust our coaches. They know what they're doing, but I'm sure they make mistakes every now. I just feel like if I would have called and changed the play.
We all make those mistakes though.
It's too important right here. All right, second about 3. Coffey keeps it himself, and he's just third person to hit him. Finally brought him down for a gain of 10.
Hard guy to bring down. It's number 29, Tolbert, final to getting him stopped.
Well, 10-yard gain, and he's not blocked. He's not being touched within 2 or 3 yards of
Nobody on the line is touching him.
Right.
If we're fortunate, a linebacker gets a hand on him.
All right, so he's looking to throw it this time. A little pressure by Ty Morgan. Nice lick right there by the Devil defense.
Good lick.
Ty Morgan stayed home.
Ty Kirkendall came up and helped finish him off. Good defensive play.
Loss of 4 yards, 3 yards on the play.
Is that the first time they've
gone
backwards?
On the field, 1:22 to play in the second quarter, 40-28. It's like an end of the ball game score right now,
Well, just kind of keeping score. Winona scored 35 the entire game last week. They're over 40 right now. Or they're at 40 now.
So I'm going back to the play with Truss carrying on 4th down.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they stack the box, maybe what the coaches were thinking, if we can get him outside, everybody's inside.
Yeah.
All we got to do is get everybody. We need 3 guys to make blocks, and he can outrun them to the corner and get upfield. But they didn't. They snuffed it out immediately and came on up because they knew they had safety help over the top.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
They were playing man coverage, but they still have free safety. It looked like they had a man free coming across the field. I'd have to look up the playback. All right. Coffee is just going to do the screen pass, and he is licked by Grant Burris. Nice play right there. Grant recognized the screen. I mean, the demeanor of the quarterback was just, hey, screen pass.
Well, Ja'Cory Woodard got through there, just like a
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're supposed to get through on the screen, but
that's what I'm saying. Ja'Cory got through there, and I immediately picked up screen, and Grant must have immediately,
Well, if Ja'Cory gets through the line, those three guys, it's a screen. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying is Grant picked up on it quick enough, too, to make the play. So
good on his part, too, because that play could have been big. Third down and 15, 14.
Clock is running, too.
41 seconds to play in the first half. I don't know what they're just waiting for the clock to run down, and they're just going to call timeout. Timeout with 37 seconds left in the first half.
They may not score again, but they're certainly going to try to not give us the ball.
Right. They don't want to give us the ball with time. I expect maybe a long pass, or maybe just try to run it again, and if not, let the time run out then. But now we do have a timeout left. We still have one timeout left on the board, which I would have burned, but
well, now we're in a good spot, though, since we didn't burn it, especially considering what might happen here. If we can get a stop, we can call a timeout and make them punt.
Somebody different, I can't remember who it was, and I give a different answer about every time, but it usually comes back to the same thing. Somebody asked me the other day, why don't you coach football? You've been around it forever. And I said, yeah, but I don't want that life. That's normally my normal answer is I want to go home at the end of the day. But I told this guy, I'm scared I might learn I was wrong about all this stuff we say out
that we complain about.
Yeah,
that's right.
I might learn that we were horribly wrong.
Well, one week, Embry and them need to let us coach, and them get up here and yell at us. And
exactly. Yeah, they could do a little a replay edit.
I do replay in my mind what I said on Friday night when I see Coach Embry in church on Sunday morning. I'm thinking, Lord, does this man have anything against me?
All right, we're back. 37 seconds to play. Winona's got a third and long. Coffey's going to keep it himself. Grant Burris had a hand on him. Now he's got Ja'Cory for a loss. That's a sack. Another sack.
Call your timeout.
Timeout right now and see if you can get a punt return. Hey, Coach, try to get a punt return. They haven't punted the ball all night. We don't even know if their kicker can catch the ball. Call timeout. Make him hit it.
Yeah, they don't even have to snap the ball, so.
Right. I don't understand why we're not calling our last timeout right here. Make that kicker kick the ball.
You think they're worried that something might happen?
No, I don't care. You're down. If you're ahead, yes. Okay, yes. But you're down. That's ridiculous. All right, whatever. We're finally at halftime, folks. 40-28 in favor of the Tigers. We're going to take a break. When we come back, I'm going to go to the restroom and get a Coke and bring it to Chad. By that time, he might be done with the Dunn's Country Store scoring summary.
Might be.
We'll be back after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
The Grenada law firm of Horan & Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. Attorneys Kevin Horan, Jimmy Powell, and Brad Dagnott are ready and prepared to fight for your rights. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you. Contact them at 226-2185 or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada. A family practice since 1926.
At Yalabusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalabusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalabusha General Hospital.
If you're looking for a gift that is personalized, one of a kind, far from the ordinary, and reasonably priced, The Other Room has just what you're looking for. Custom orders for any occasion are Kay's specialty.
The Blue Devil Scoring Summary is sponsored by Dunn's Country Store on Highway 32 West in the Silverina community. Features hickory smoked barbecue, hand-painted never frozen hamburgers, farm-raised catfish, and their cooked-to-order ribeyes served each Friday and Saturday nights.
All right, we're back at halftime. This one's pretty high-scoring game, guys, and it's going to take a minute. It's time for the Dunn's Country Store scoring summary by Mr. Chad Franks. Y'all give him a round of applause and pray for him that he gets even half of it right. Chad, how did it happen?
Well, the half of it right is one concern I have. The other half I'm worried about is how much longer is this going to be at the end of the game?
Well, we got 18 minutes left at halftime.
Yeah.
We might have a couple minutes by the time you get done.
I might be able to go get a bottle of water. You're right. All right, so opening up, we got the ball first and certainly looked like a much, much different offense than we did last week. 7 minutes and 53 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Number 16, Jacob Truss, calling his own number, as we like to say, with a 4-yard QB keeper touchdown run. John Surratt's PAT was good. We can call him money on the night so far. Bringing your score to Water Valley 7, Winona 0. On the first play from scrimmage for Winona's number 12, Andarius Coffey, talking to our colleague here from Winona that's doing some video, and he said that Andarius is a verbal commit to Ole Miss, so go Rebs. Glad to have him, just not really excited about what he's done to us tonight. 67-yard QB keeper, calling his own number again, like we want to say. Cade Eldridge's PAT was good, bringing the score at 7-7, Water Valley and Winona. With 2 minutes and 16 seconds left to go, number 11, Dre McCray on the 2-yard touchdown run. John Surratt, Money Surratt's good PAT. Water Valley 14, Winona 7. With 1 minute and 37 seconds left to go in the first quarter, number 12, Andarius Coffey threw a 44-yard touchdown pass to number 7, Davian Hargrove. And it was a bad snap. The PAT wound up being no good for Winona. And the score was Water Valley 14, Winona 13. With 1 minute and 13 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Jacob Truss tossing a pitch or throwing to number 7, Martavius Rocket. Rocket took it 88 yards to the house. John Surratt's PAT was good, bringing the score, kind of filling a little bit of momentum to your Water Valley Blue Devils 21, Winona Tigers 13. In the second quarter was 9 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Number 2, Blake Cooper from number 2, Blake Cooper from Winona's 17-yard touchdown run. They went for a 2. Winona went for a 2-point conversion, tying it up at 21-21. With 6 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the second quarter, number 12, Andarius Coffey, number 5, Robert McMath with a 51-yard touchdown reception. Cade Eldridge's PAT again was good, and Water Valley goes down at this point 21-28. With 5 minutes and 38 seconds left to go, number 11, Dre McCray from 4 yards out, rushing touchdown. John Money Surratt on the night. PAT was good, tying it back up at 28-28, Water Valley and Winona. With 5 minutes and 22 seconds left to go, Davian Hargrove returns the kickoff all the way down from about the 10. The PAT was no good, bringing it your score to Winona 34, Water Valley 28. Then with 5 minutes and 6 seconds left to go, number 19, Tayshawn Pointer with a 27-yard pick six. The 2-point conversion attempt was no good, bringing your score to Winona 40, Water Valley 28, and that is where we stand at halftime. And 68 points combined so far is a ton of scoring, and it has been an exciting game, certainly not going exactly the way we want, as momentum changed with a touchdown we ran all the way back and called back for holding. Wound up we calculated as about a 91-yard penalty if we do the math, plus it took points off the board.
Yeah, right now it should be 35-40, and to be honest, with them getting the ball coming out in the second half, that makes me upset because they had the ball ending the half and now starting the half. So the Devils have got to find something on defense.
We got to stop them.
We got to be able to stop them.
And we were stopping them here.
We're a good defense.
Just for whatever reason didn't choose to make them punt, but we did stop them, so we can stop them.
Right. Well, we've got a good defense. Credit to them for just being able to come out and do what they want to do.
Yep.
We'll find out if the Devils can swing it around when we come back. You're watching Blue Devil football.
When did insurance companies start emailing handshakes? Why is a billboard the only place you see your agent's face? Who decided you can't have good rates and good coverage? If you're questioning your insurance options, get real answers from a real person with a Farm Bureau Insurance Get Real review. It's simple, quick, and tailored just for you. Get real auto, home, and life insurance. Get Farm Bureau Insurance.
See agents Chuck Up Church, Don Gray, and Bradley Brown. Turnage Drug Store, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnages not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drug Store on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area. A way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, that commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
All right, folks, we're back. Halftime is over. Chad and I have gotten some refreshments. We rested, and we're ready for the second half. It just, please don't take as long as the first one. Drake McCray puts a boot into it down to the 5-yard line. Winona will return it from there, and he is going to be wrapped up at trying to go for the ball. He got all the way to the 30. But initial contact was inside the 20.
He brings it out to the 30-yard. Trying to rip the ball, and that's sort of a catch-22. Yeah, you might make them fumble, but you also aren't tackling them when you're doing that.
I like it because, listen, the way they've been running this ball, I think we got better odds giving them a few yards and trying to strip the ball than we do trying to stop them on it.
There's not a lot of difference in 15 and 16 yards.
Right, it's not going to hurt nothing. And it helps our stats because instead of an 85-yard touchdown, they'll only get a 75.
Yeah.
First play from scrimmage, that's Cooper. Man, and it's 10 yards on the first down. We got to figure it out.
Right back up.
Jacory's frustrated, you see him.
That's good enough for a Tigers first down.
Well, do something. Take the frustration, turn it into action.
Keldrick McIntosh is out. Of course, DeMicah Hervey didn't play tonight. We are hurting on defense right now. You see Avery Humphreys is in the ball game, middle linebacker.
That means Grant is not in either.
Right. Oh, he swallowed up.
Whoa,
Nice sack right there. Marcus
just
Cook
laid him down. Wow.
And Darius Coffey brought down in the backfield.
That was a good defensive penetration there. You know, we were talking about that right before.
Loss of 6.
Half, that we can stop them. You know, we showed that right there at the end of the first half, into the second quarter.
Boy, Avery
we can stop them.
Avery he's looking like the freshman in the senior dance.
Where's my partner?
All right. Coffee puts the man in motion, pitches it to him around the near side, and nice play right there by Darius
nice
and
defensive
Cook.
play. Yep.
Darius
Cook
Tolbert.
and Tolbert again.
Wow. That play only gained a yard.
It'll
be third down and 15.
Certainly
Third down and 15 to go.
a better position for our defense than we have been in early in the game. You know, at the end, like I said, at the end of the second half or into the second quarter, we were
traditionally third downs have given us trouble because we have to respect the pass and the run.
Yeah, when it's 3rd and 1, it's a lot different than 3rd and 15 too.
Right.
So maybe.
Oh, nice blitz right there by Chris. Oh, no, that's number 3.
That's Q Carruthers, and he almost gave the ball up, too.
Nice blitz right there. Nice time to do it.
Good
he
timing.
came off the left side free.
Yeah, good for
it's
him,
just a safety
man.
blitz.
Yeah, good for him. It's Q Carruthers. You know, Q had a good big play a couple of weeks ago as well.
Now, let's see them punt one time, Chad. Punt. We should have seen it in the first half at the end of the half.
This should be their second punt. You're right.
I want to see if the guy can even catch the ball. You don't know.
Nate Eldridge on the punt for the
This is
Tigers.
Eldridge. Eldridge has done pretty well tonight kicking, so I think he's probably going to be competent.
He's a senior, yeah. He's going to get it off. But, I mean, in that situation,
But we don't know if he's going to shank it.
You don't know if the snapper can get it back there.
We don't know if he's going to hit it 60 yards or 12.
Good snap. End over end kick about 30 yards down the field. Rockets got it. He's just going to get a couple. Oh, he broke free. Oh, my goodness. What a play. He got it up to the 49-yard line, 48,
That's about
49.
a 5 or 6 yard pickup after what he looked like nothing. So,
I mean, I thought the ref was going to blow the flag because his forward progress had stopped.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden he's moving upfield. What? Crazy. I'm going to be honest. The Winona team, the offense looks incredible. Their defense, no. I mean, okay at times. But it really, both teams have not tackled well, right? We're not tackling well on defense. Both teams.
those are a couple of good tackles for us, though.
Yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is, like, so Truss gets up in the middle and he bounces out and goes for 70 yards. You know what I mean? And they're doing pretty much the same thing to us. Oh, they got a man offside. That's going to be 5 free ones.
Yeah.
Flags on the field.
1st and 5 sounds pretty good. Yeah. He anticipatory and got a little antsy there.
Ty Morgan comes back in at H.
Yep. I like that change,
that was,
man. I don't know. It feels different. Has seemingly been different.
That was Ty at the end, right? Number 24. All right, 1st and 5 for the Blue Devils. Tie in at H. You got Tolbert in his trips left. He puts Dre McCray in motion. He's going to fake to and throw to Rocket
just
on
let
the quick
him just
slant.
a little.
And I'm telling you, that's okay. I like that call in that position.
Yep.
Because
I like the slant.
The risk reward is great on that because there was no safety over the top. You know, I'm thinking that play could be a touchdown or an incomplete.
Yep.
But
and that time it was incomplete.
Right.
But, you know.
Maybe next time it is. But
2nd and 5 is not so bad either.
So Dewberry comes back in. I mean, leave Ty in. Leave him in for a minute. I love Dewberry.
I think the difference is
he's got hands.
I think they're not going to throw to Ty. They might throw to Chance.
I wouldn't throw it here to begin with.
Right,
you know
but
I mean?
I'm just saying alternatively.
We got Dre in the slot over here, empty backfield. He's looking to throw it. And we're throwing it over to Kyle Houston's got the first down up inside the 30, 29-yard line.
Yep.
Oh, they mark him at the 30. Bad spot. Whatever.
1 yard has not seemed to matter
well, you know,
as much, but 1 yard when it's supposed to be 1 yard is a big deal.
I hate it. It's like nails on the chalkboard. Do it correctly all the way around. I'm telling you, maybe they see something. I mean, as long as they're not going to have safety help, run the quick slants. We'll hit 1 out of 3 as a first down.
Well, I mean, look, they have no safety.
Right. They're just playing straight up man right now. He's going to hand it off to Rocket around the right side. Rocket stops and goes again, and he almost broke free. He got a couple yards on the carry. 2.5 yards. No, they mark him 3 yards. Wow, 3 yards on first down. 2nd and 7.
We're doing what we did very early in the game, just moving the ball, moving the chains, running the clock down, taking a little bit more than the 4 or 5 seconds. I think it was about 10 that it felt like a moment ago.
I'm just trying to get a handle of this because we're moving the ball. So I think it's just that Winona doesn't have the speed on defense that they have on offense.
It could be true. We were talking about, they're not two-sided neither.
Jacobs can keep it himself right up the middle, and he gets over the 25 to about the 24. But now it's going to bring up 4th and 4, and we're right back in that situation where we're 4 down. Third down and 4.
Yeah.
But we're kind of down that situation where we got 2 downs to make a first down. What do we do?
Don't pass the ball.
Throw it, run it. But hey.
Maybe they're not expecting.
What happened to the 40, 15 and 8 and 12-yard runs that were in the first quarter? Where'd they go? So this time Dre's in the backfield with Truss. Rocket in the slot to the near side. He puts him in motion. He's going to hand it to Dre McCray. No, he pulled it, and he's going to keep it himself, and he's got the first down inside the 20, down to about the 17-yard line. Nice. See, that's what that's what we got away from.
Yeah, good pickup there. Absolutely.
We don't have to score in 30 seconds.
We just need to score.
Yeah, exactly.
But we don't have to right this second.
Well, I mean, hey, look, if we figure them out a little bit on defense and we can get a couple more stops and score every time, it's a different ball game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we stopped them there a moment ago, and that helps us, because we're still down 2, but not potentially 3.
Truss is in the backfield by himself. They're in the red zone. He gives it off to Dre McCray, this time coming around the right side. He's got blockers. But it just developed too slow. He still got almost first down. He got 9 yards.
To the 7.
But it just didn't look like he was 100% full speed when he cut it up.
He was kind of galloping and
he was kind of waiting on his block.
Yep.
You get in there and push him. Or yell, oh, look, get out of the way.
Hit him in the back.
Go.
That's what our coaches used to say. Hit him in the back.
All right. We've come out and just changed the offensive scheme up a little bit with the formations.
So 2nd and 1 from about the 8.
Empty backfield again, tied H. Trips left. And he's going to put Ty Morgan in motion this time to the far side, and Jacobs going to keep it himself. Touchdown, Water Valley.
8-yard touchdown scramble there.
Wow, 5:56 to play in the third quarter. The Devils have a stop on defense and now a score on offense, and that pull, if we get the extra point, that'll pull within 5 points of the Tigers. Who I got to say, man, really the offense is like North Panola last year, Jefferson. You know what I mean? Right. It looks almost identical. And it's incredible to watch when they're rolling, But there is something to be said about the offenses that churn and churn and churn and churn, like the Alabama run game. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, the kick is up and good. Nice job. 35-40. Blue Devils are on the way back. 5:56 to play in the third quarter. We'll be back after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Main Street Coffeyville Insurance is now First Choice Insurance. We take pride in our customer service. Our goal is to build long-term relationships with our clients through our experienced agents and the ease of doing business. It is our belief that people should be treated equally with the respect and patience they deserve. Great customer service before, throughout, and after the process is our main concern. We strive to give you the best insurance experience. First Choice has insurance to meet your family's needs. Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
All right, we're back. John Surrett is out to kick off this time. We don't know what's going on with Dre McCray. I see him on the sideline over there walking fine. But now John Surrett can kick the ball too, so here we go. He puts a foot into it. We got a whistle. Well, are you kidding me? Everybody's been offsides on both teams the whole night. There's been at least one person, and they finally call it. Come on, man. Really?
Come on, man.
And last week, they had the other, who was at Calhoun City, had 7 guys offside on a kickoff and no call, right? Now, tonight, I haven't said anything. We've been offside almost every time, right? But they have 2 on kickoff and that no call. But now, why do you choose right now to make that call? Because the guy right here on the sideline, let me tell you, said something to him right before it. That's all it takes, guys. All you got to do is say, hey, you better watch that offsides. All we got to do is do the same thing when they kick off, and we'll get the call. But you got to have a coach remind that guy every time to call it. I'm watching you. John Surrett kicks it from the 35. He gets a boot into it, high end over end down to the 15. Winona's going to bring it near side, and he's got a little room, but Chris Harris is right there. Wasn't held that toe, and he picked him up. I didn't know you could. You got to be careful. I don't think. Well, he didn't body slam him though. Yeah. You can pick him up only if you're turning or whatever. He didn't pile drive him. You can't make them land on their head.
That was not the Captain Insano atomic pile driver.
Well, defense needs to stop right here. Yeah. Avery Humphreys. I mean, it seems like we changed it. I've got to count. I want to see what we did on defense because we changed it a little bit. It's like we're playing outside in now instead of inside out, and that's helping. Yeah. All right. Coffee gets it. He's trying to make the right side. He's got a little room, and 4 Blue Devils drag him down after he gets the first down. I mean, he's just so fast. We're making contact 6 yards, 7 yards down the field, you know, and then he's still falling for 4 more.
But he carried Cook and Kirkendall.
Well,
and
they were
Morgan
catching. They caught him on the way by.
Harris, yeah.
If they hit him head up, it'd be different.
That was the Coffee Express.
He's in the backfield by himself. He's got trips right with the H-back on that side. You think they're probably going to throw this one. First down. Yeah, he's looking to throw it. He's got a one-on-one on the near side with Kyle Houston, and he ran into her again. Kyle just couldn't keep up. Touchdown. Kyle looks like he's cramping up a little bit. He's limping. Well, here's the thing. Why aren't we in their face bumping them? If you bump them, that doesn't happen. Right?
That's right.
So just like that, 46-35. Looking to add one more to 47 is Eldridge. Snap is down, hold is down, the kick is up and good. Barely inside the right side. 47-35 your score in favor of the Tigers. We'll take a break and be back for kickoff right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Oh no, are you okay, Mike?
Yeah, got a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry, State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're gonna get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
In Water Valley, see your good neighbor agent, Andy Epps, for your insurance and financial needs.
State Farm.
Turnage Drug Store, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnages not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drug Store on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley.
All right, here comes Eldridge. Kick this ball back off to the Devils. Puts a foot into it. It's going to go out of bounds just like the last one. Blue Devils will get the ball at 35.
We'll take it.
The kick goes out of bounds. The Blue Devils will take over at the 35-yard line.
Just like I was saying with touchbacks, those don't go for touchdowns either. Yeah. Blue Devils are going to have to score again real quick and find a way to stop this deadgum high-powered offense of the Tigers. We did it once. We got to do it a couple more times and score every time we get it.
We got to do it a couple of times and keep them from scoring.
Right. So he's going to keep it. Jacob's going to keep it himself and runs down the right side. He's down to about the 45-yard line. They're marking him first down, 45-yard line. So 10 yards even on first down for Truss. I'm just telling you, it just seems like he's run at will sometimes and then nothing. And then run 10, 15, 20 more, 60, whatever, and then nothing. This time we're going to put Dre at slot on the left side, Rocket on the slot on the near side, and Dewberry at H. Empty backfield. Snaps to Truss. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he changed his mind, went to Rocket. There's a hand on the oh, no. Well, that's just a bad. I don't know why. Yeah, he had the receiver outside.
On the Tigers, interception.
You had the defender on the inside, and you threw the ball inside. That's just a risky play because you had to throw that ball so far down the field because that was his checkoff. He originally was going left side up the slot.
Yep.
and then he checked off and went back to rock it. Maybe he was just trying
to. It looked like he was eyeballing Chance.
The problem, here's the problem with that. You're not looking a safety off because there is no safety.
Right.
You know, I can see if you change your mind, but on that situation, you got a speedster on a speedster. It's going to be a risky throw. I don't know. We're running it fine. Nevertheless, here we go. Coffee back on the field for the Tigers. He's going to keep it near side, try to get somewhere. He only got a couple that time, maybe 3. No, look at this. 5 yards. What a push out of the offensive line.
Yeah.
It looks like he only got a couple yards, but then you look over and it's 5. That means the offensive line did their job.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the left side of the line.
That was Ja'Cory Woodard.
Oh. Well, if you'll look.
He gets half of it. It'll be
they're going to put
5.
trips right again with an H on that side.
And we're 45 yards off of their receivers.
Coffee, yeah. Why? Why aren't we up in their kitchen smelling what's cooking? We got a timeout. I don't know why they're calling timeout. They should just run a little stop route, hit them right there, and they'll go. We'll take a break with them and be back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
C.W. White Incorporated Petroleum Products in Water Valley supports Blue Devil football and academics, selling quality petroleum products at reasonable prices for over 60 years. C.W. White offers local express ethanol and non-ethanol gasolines. Open 24/7 on Wise Street in Water Valley. Also additional locations of local express and Sunoco fuels in Charleston, Batesville, Sardis, and Senatobia. Wishing the best for the Blue Devils this season.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area. A way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, that commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
Second down and about 7, 6.5, 7 for the Tigers. They got trips right. Coffee's in the backfield by himself. He wants to run near side over here, and then he gets loose and gets out of bounds at the 31st down. Wow. Blue Devils have not. They're just. It seems like we got it, and then we don't.
I got it. I don't get it.
Well,
yeah.
When he starts moving to his left, our right, he's done almost the same thing every time. He's either off guard or off tackle, or right outside the tackle, off the end. There's no surprise. Come up and make a play. Turn him back inside where you got help.
Yep.
And look, now we got Chris Harris over here on McMath, and he's off of him 7 yards. And here comes Coffee up the middle. He just slides through. And now 4 guys have tried to tackle him. He still shakes them and gets loose. The 6th guy hit it. I think that was, Marion Morgan got the tackle.
Ja'Cory Woodard back up there. My gosh.
Well, you got to tackle, guys. You got to tackle. You can't tackle him up top. You got to take those legs out. You got to take them out. Take his leg, wrap your arm around it, hit him in the butt, whatever you got to do to trip him up. This time, just to give up the middle. Doesn't go really anywhere. Maybe about 2 yards.
That was number 2, Blake Cooper, just, kind of a little, maybe giving Coffee a little bit of breather. Just unbelievable running from this kid. And the guy we talked to here said that, if he plays at Ole Miss, he's probably going to be a DB, and God knows Ole Miss needs some DB help. But
we need everything help.
Yeah.
Puts a man in motion to the near side. He's going to hand off to Cooper again. He's got a full head of steam, and he's tripped up at the 44. That's about a 4-yard gain. Just going to bring up third and about 4.
Blake Cooper on the carry again. He carries it out to about the 43-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short for the Tigers.
I like how Cooper runs.
Yeah, good runner.
He's wide open. And here's the thing about that. If you're a wide open runner, you're going to get extra yards. If they make a mistake, if defense makes a mistake, you're gone.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to have to hit you,
Yeah, And you may get that plow clean every once in a while.
Right, you're
just running into somebody, but
Coffee hands off to Coop. Well, he pulled it this time and kept it himself around the right side, and he's got. Oh my goodness!
Gosh,
that was Darius Tolbert coming from the strong safety position,
laying the wood.
And I think Coffee laid down real quick.
Yeah.
He kind of because he saw it coming.
Yeah.
And you don't want to let Darius hit you full speed, solid.
No, but hats off to Coffee for considering going down. It made it look worse than it wound up being.
Yeah, it did look bad, but it wasn't. Yeah. So this time Coffee puts McMath in motion. Hands to him, pitch, reverse. And then that's number 3. He's clean. And then Rocket tackles his helmet. That's okay. They didn't grab the face mask.
No
got
face
under
mask. Had his arm under his face mask.
For yet another Tigers first down.
And we had him, third down. And
well, they're making the corner side. And I told you, Chad, at halftime, we've got a lot of guys running both ways. And look at it. We got hands on hips, hands on knees, and we're tired.
Worn out.
That's Coffee's going to keep it himself. He's got a touchdown. 11-yard gain. 11-yard touchdown run.
Around the right side.
(53-35). Well, at the rate it's going, it could break. The highest game that I've ever been a part of here at Water Valley was 101 points. Is that right? Against that Jackson team. That little school north of Jackson. Yeah, something like that. Okay, extra point's good.
Kate Eldridge good.
54-35 in favor of the Tigers. 1:13 left in the third. We'll be back for kickoff right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Tri-Lake Eye Clinic is proud to support the Water Valley Blue Devils. Dr. Edwards and his staff realize that teamwork is important not only in sports but in bringing you the best eye care possible. Dr. Edwards is teamed with the Zeiss VisuCam to bring the most advanced diagnostic imaging system to the area. The Zeiss OCT detects glaucoma, macular degeneration, and diabetic eye disease earlier than any previous instrument in eye care. Tri-Lake Eye Clinic, seeing in better so you can see out better.
Fisher Properties is now better than ever. The #1 real estate team in Water Valley joins the #1 real estate brand in the world, RE/MAX Legacy Realty. Call Sherry Fisher or Tony Hill at 473-4503.
13 play in the third. 54-35 Tigers. Eldridge is about to kick this thing back off to the Devils. Kicks it over there wide to Chris Harris. Is going to bounce, and he's going to catch it finally about the 2-3 yard line. He's got a seam right there though. Look at that. He's got it back up to the 25, 27, 28, 30, almost the 30-yard line. Yeah, they gave him the 30.
Good fight.
That was a good run, given that
it'll be a 1st and 10 from there.
He bobbled it and turned him around, and he got going backwards. Yeah,
that wasn't Harris. They slipped in number 3 on us.
Q Carruthers.
Q. That was Q. Chris has been back there.
Yeah.
And then they slipped in Q. Wow. So Tolbert now back in at wide receiver. Rocket and Kyle Hill Houston in the ball. Kyle Hill's looks like he's gimpy though. He's been worn out a little bit running. He's run more tonight than I think he has in the whole season.
All of us have. All of them have.
But I didn't see him much last week at all. It's going to be a keeper right here by Jacob Truss, and he just, he held up. Did you see that? It seemed like he held up. Had he gone, he'd have got 5 more yards.
He could have.
It's like when he came around that corner, he looked. He wanted to come back this way, and there was a guy there, and he just kept going straight. Yep. He'd have got probably maybe a 1st down.
Well, and it was too late by the time he realized, there's a guy.
Yeah,
there.
He just kind of leaned a shoulder into him and took what he could get. He can't see what we see up here.
That's right.
We
do have to keep that in mind, that we see stuff that there's no way face to face with the other guy that you're going to be able to see and predict and carry out.
So 2nd and about 8. Jacobs by himself. He's looking to throw it. He's got a man down the sideline wide open. That's Tolbert. Just underthrown a little bit. And that's a hard ball. When I say underthrown,
Falls incomplete, broken up by number 9, Dennis
a
Turner.
foot.
Yeah.
A foot, maybe.
Tolbert's down, too.
Yeah, Tolbert's got a cramp. That's what it is.
Yeah.
The Blue Devils will have 3rd and long.
Yeah, Drew's pulling on that leg immediately, trying to get that cramp worked out.
Yeah.
Stand up. Go get you some banana or something. But now, see
There's
here,
some water.
we're stuck with 3rd and whatever. We got
3rd
time.
and 8.
3 scores down. Avery comes off. Chance Dewberry comes in. Oh, no, that's Todd.
Yeah, Parker Todd
Parker
going
came
out,
out.
and Chance coming back in.
So 3rd and 8. Devils need to get a first down here. Find one of those plays from the first quarter.
Find the money ball.
Trying to hard count. That's not a bad play. Got plenty of time on the clock. Clock stopped at 12 seconds. Oh, they got him that time. Got him that time.
I think we got us, actually.
We got us? Yeah.
Got our right guard.
And that's a New
bobbled.
Jersey.
Yeah.
And it goes against the offense.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
It's just a younger guy. Hadn't played very much.
Head bob just a little bit.
This be 3rd and 14.
Yeah. 13.
1, 2, 3, 13. 3rd and 13 for the Devils.
3rd and 8 didn't sound wonderful. 3rd and 13 is a little
sounded
tougher.
better than this.
But sometimes it opens up a different play for you too, because you got to do something more extreme.
We have not run a screen all year. He's pumping him. He's going down the sideline. He hummed that one. It's overthrew him.
Yeah.
Man, if he could ever find that sweet spot.
Yep. A little too much.
He would be gone every play. This Rocket is beating his man.
Little Goldilocks we need.
But when you beat your man, you've got to catch it in stride.
You do.
And then if you beat your man, you can't have it overthrown either. So, but it's a hard pass too. So, what can you do? They've sure hit it every time.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, McMath. We were talking to the guy here next to us that's filming for Winona, and McMath has 2 touchdowns and I think 100 yards just on those 2.
And like I said, last week he had 4.
Yeah.
6 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Colby Lafayette, the kick, the high snap, slow one, but he gets it off. End over end, it's going to hit and roll. It goes past the 40-yard line down to about the I hate that like I hate cheating. Get away from the –
Why would you even be running
There's
by
no
the ball?
need to. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. So, into the 3rd quarter, 54-35, Tigers will take a break and be back for the 4th quarter action. Right after this, you're watching Blue Devil football.
The Grenada law firm of Horan and Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. Attorneys Kevin Horan, Jimmy Powell, and Brad Dagnott are ready and prepared to fight for your rights. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you. Contact them at 226-2185 or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada. A family practice since 1926.
Midtown Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Water Valley, has the parts you need for light and heavy-duty vehicles. Custom-made hydraulic hoses for the farm and heavy-duty equipment. 3- and 4-wheeler parts and small engine parts, too. Midtown turns brakes and rotors. Check out their full line of K&N air filters. Midtown Auto Parts in the middle of downtown Water Valley is now open 6:30 a.m. till 6 p.m., 6 days a week. It's Midtown Auto Parts, the real parts store.
Tigers have the ball. They're on 35. 4th quarter action starts right now. Coffee has trips left. He's got Cooper in the backfield with him. Single right. He gets in, he steps forward and hands it to Cooper. Cooper runs into Cook. But he still got 2 yards.
Stood up and Cook got him down. Yeah.
Well, I mean, had he bounced it out, he'd have been all right, but he didn't know Cook was coming around the corner.
Yep.
He gains 2 yards and it'll be 2nd down and 8.
We switched out our linebacker. We got Parker Todd
in the middle.
Yeah.
It was Avery Humphreys. Grant Burris is nowhere to be found. I don't even see him on the sideline.
Yeah, we're on the other side, and they all just kind of run together, but I don't see him at all either.
I've been looking on and off, and I hadn't seen him, not even in blue jeans. Nice play, nice tackle right there by Harris.
Yep.
Get him. You see where he tackled him?
Yep.
Got his leg. You can't run with one leg.
That's right.
That wouldn't be running. That's hopping.
He's going to gain 7. That'll bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Tigers.
You understand it?
You can't
can't run with one leg. You can hop, but you can't run.
It's like your engine's missing a cylinder, isn't it?
He might be that good. He might be able to run with one leg. Ooh. My goodness. See that. All right. Tigers are running time off the clock. They're just going to call timeout with about 1 second left to go on the play clock. 10:30 left in the game.
Timeout called by the Tigers.
3rd and 1 for the Tigers. We'll take a break while they do and be right back after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
Complete body repair. They do headliner replacement, vinyl top replacement, air conditioner repair, lockout service, and most any other body repair your vehicle would need. Luke's Body Shop has 24-hour towing, free estimates for any job. Ask about their coast-to-coast carports, buildings, and garages. When you're in need of body repair, take your vehicle to Luke's Body Shop, South Main Street in Water Valley. Open weekdays 8 till 5.
At Yalabusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalabusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalabusha General Hospital.
All right, we're back. Coffee hands off to Cooper. Yeah. Cooper got the first down. Wow. Yeah. Initial contact before the 45.
Yeah. But just Todd got him and got right through the gap, and Parker Todd made good contact and didn't wrap up and spun out and picked up a first down.
He gets a few hits in him, he'll learn. Yeah, that's just one of those. You got a guy coming full steam ahead at you. Okay, how do I hit this guy and get him down without killing myself?
And without getting a concussion.
Right. First down and 10 for the Tigers. They're going to let some of the clock run down. It's under 10 seconds on the play clock. Coffey's going to get it snapped under 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. They hand it off to Cooper. Cooper's around the near side, and there's a hold right there, and they didn't get called. Chris Harris is getting held like crazy. He has been held all night. I mean, he was running, he turned to run, and he got spun halfway around and no call. I don't see what this guy down here is looking at. He's not watching the same game we are. First down. 9:28 to play in the game. Devils need to stop them. Coffee hands off to Cooper again. Cooper slips through like a greased pig for a 6 or 7.
Blake Cooper on the carry again.
Dalton Higdon comes in
line for the Tigers.
For Ty Morgan.
Yeah.
Ty's down.
Ty's been going both ways for much of the game.
So that's Tolbert. And, Tolbert, that's weird. Like some series, Tolbert won't play, and then he's back in, But Ty Morgan has played most of the game.
Most of the game, yep.
He's probably got 80% of the plays.
Second down and 4 for the Tigers.
Timeout. Winona. 8:33 to go. We'll take a break and be right back after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalabusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997. Turnage Drugstore, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnage's not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drugstore on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley.
All right, we're back after the timeout. The Tigers have a 2nd and 4 situation. Coffey's in the backfield with Cooper. He's going to throw it, just a little quick pass out to number 6. Winona, and he lost yards. He lost he lost 2, but they only marked him 1. I had him down back at the 35, and they gave him the 34. I don't understand that, but okay. I don't understand much. I felt like John Coffey. I don't know much about nothing.
For the Tigers.
I don't never have known much about anything. So 3rd and about 5. 3rd and 5 for the Tigers. Slot left. Single right. Coffey's watching that clock. He ain't snapping it until he gets under 5. He gets the ball, hands off to Cooper. Now he pulls it. He's going to run around the left side. There is nobody for a while.
Tackled the running back with no ball.
Oh, that could have been a
horse collar. And
Darius Coffey around the left side and down around the 15-yard line.
Yeah, number 7 has no helmet on.
No, there was a huge hole right there. Yeah. Just nothing on the left side over there. First down, Tigers. Goodness. Couple of newer jerseys coming in for Winona. 7:24 to play. Coffey hands off to Cooper up the middle. This time he falls forward for about 6, maybe 7.
Play Cooper up the middle again,
7 yards.
The 10-yard line.
Inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. That offensive line is just getting a good push right now.
Yep. Well, our guys are holding them hips and stuff right now too, and
yeah,
a little tired. Good bit of gas or good bit gas. Excuse me.
"17 seconds on the play clock. Coffey will not snap it till he gets under 5. They're just sitting there waiting. Burning the clock. And he snaps it at 6, which was a little early for him, and there's a good play right there.
Yeah, Ty
Kirkendall came up, hit Cooper in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of about 2, maybe 3. Yeah, 3 yards. Wow. 6:20 to go. It's going to feel like 6 minutes before they snap it.
Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, he's got 22 seconds on the play clock.
3rd and about 6. That play clock goes too fast when we need to hurry up.
That's right.
Yeah. So you got a different quarterback. Number 1's back there on the direct snap. He keeps it himself. He gets up to about the 6-yard line. It'll be 4th down and about 2, 4th and 1, something like that.
Back inside the 10-yard line for the Tigers.
So the Blue Devils need a stop. They're going to have to stop a 4th and 1.
Yeah.
Down inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line. Yeah, 6-yard line would be a first down, so they need about 1 yard. Number 1 is by himself in the backfield. He's watching the clock too. It's at 12 seconds right now. 7 seconds now. He takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself around the right side. He's got the first. Well, no, did he get it? I don't know. No, that's going to be turnover on downs, guys. Yeah, they're marking him short of the line. That's going to be a stop for the Blue Devils.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good stop.
Is this sure like it looked like he was going to make the corner and a couple of Devils just came up?
Red Dodge Charger and you're parked at the bank. You've got somebody blocked in. If you could please move your car.
The bank is about a half mile away.
Somebody's just going to be blocked in for 4 more minutes.
Yeah. So the Blue Devils will take over deep in their own territory. And we got a timeout on the field right now. Timeout. We'll take it and be back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
The Grenada law firm of Horan and Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. Attorneys Kevin Horan, Jimmy Powell, and Brad Dagnott are ready and prepared to fight for your rights. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you. Contact them at 226-2185 or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada. A family practice since 1926.
Fisher Properties is now better than ever. The #1 real estate team in Water Valley joins the #1 real estate brand in the world, RE/MAX Legacy Realty. Call Sherry Fisher or Tony Hill at 473-4503.
All right, we're back. Blue Devils have stopped the Tigers down at the 7-yard line. They get the ball there. Truss is in the backfield with Dre McCray. Hands it off to Dre, and Dre is to the 15-yard line on first down. That's about 8.
Yeah.
We have missed that. We didn't do that for a while. But we just went to kind of a panic pass game there in the third quarter.
Push the panic button.
And then we gave them 2 of them. Gave them 2 picks. You know, that's just.
Yep. Second down and 2, Blue Devils.
So 2nd and 2. Put Dewberry in motion. Hand off to Dre McCray going around the right side. He's got some blocks. He's going to get some yards right here. He's off. He's got 1 man to beat. Nice block right there by Rocket.
He got
in front. Got him.
Got in front of him and knocked him backwards. That was a good little block there. It was a heads-up block and not getting a penalty block is what that was, too. So that was a sweet block there.
Yeah.
Kai's cramping.
Kai Hervey has got a cramp. He's staying in.
He's stiff-legging.
They're getting him out.
Good. I mean, at this point, I'm not real sure we're scoring 19 points
well, it
in
doesn't
4
matter.
minutes.
Yeah, there's no need to get a pulled hamstring.
Absolutely.
All right. 1st and 10 for the Devils at their own 45.
Not sure what's going on with the play clock. The play clock is at 0 for about 5 seconds.
Well, delay a game.
Yep. Took way too long to get Hervey out and to get the play from the sideline. And
flags on the field.
I wasn't watching it. You know, sometimes they don't all the time.
I'm not going to promise you they reset it, but I do know that.
Here's the thing: it says 25, but we get 40.
Well, it was at 0 for about 5 seconds before they even called it, too.
I don't even know if these play clocks go to 40.
1st and 15 from the 40-yard line.
Yeah, it's just starting at 25. It's just starting
after a penalty.
After a penalty?
That's why.
Okay, here we go. We're throwing it down the sideline to Rocket, and that's just picked off. That's the 3rd pick off. Oh, that wasn't Rocket, that was Tolbert. Which, I mean.
Pass picked off for the 3rd of the game. Pass picked off on Malcolm Goldston for the Tigers.
I just don't know why we throw it at all. Well, I mean, here's the problem. Here's the problem with it. Tolbert's got outside position. The ball has to be thrown to him or out of bounds. One of the 2.
Not inside.
You cannot throw it inside, and every ball has been thrown inside.
Inside.
And look, Truss has got to recognize where his receiver is. Is he got outside or inside position? So the B team comes in pretty much for the Tigers. I think it might be the JV. Watch out, they might
some
score.
Little bitty guys.
Looks like 7th graders. Maybe that's just because the high school team looks big. The big guys look big.
Some grown-ups.
3:58 to play. Hand off to a guy that just got smoked in the backfield. And he carried the ball like, oh no. What was a kid in like, Mom, help.
I think in necessary roughness. Blow the whistle.
Blow the whistle.
Blow the whistle.
No, that was it was the little kid game. Oh gosh, what was it with Ted Bundy or whatever.
Little Giants.
Little Giants, yeah. Blow the whistle. He's running backwards. Little Giants, yeah. Great movie. Al Bundy, not Ted Bundy.
Not
Ted Bundy
Ted.
was a Unabomber.
There's a whole lot of difference in
Yeah,
them two
there's a
people.
big difference.
Yeah.
All right. Second about 12. A handoff off the right side. It's going to be run out of bounds at the 43. We got a player down. That's Kiki slid into the wall over here. Hurt his ankle like a little bit. He's walking it off. I don't like these mats on the sideline. They're good for not tearing up the grass, but they are slick. If you run out of bounds, you're sliding.
It's hard to stop on them.
Yeah.
Like trying to stop on ice.
Right. I've been on them. I've run before, and your feet just, with cleats on, come right out from under you. And they got this one stretched tight, too. You have to be careful.
The Tigers will have a 3rd down and 8.
3rd and about 7. Clock's at 3 minutes and 7 seconds. Stop going out of bounds. It's a keeper by the quarterback, number 1. He's got a little room, but he's going to fall forward short of the down.
Yeah.
Short of the first down. He needed to make the 35. He got to about the 36.
He gained 7. It'll be a 4th
Clock
and 1
running,
for the
2:48
Tigers.
left. This is just try to make it to the end and nobody get hurt and nothing stupid happen.
Yeah. Well, 4th and 1, they're going for it. I would too. Hey, why not?
We haven't
In the
stopped
game
them
right here.
recently. Yeah.
Oh, there was a
big hold.
Big hold right there on Jonathan Norwood.
Yeah.
It's like they're grabbing his arm with the cast on it. They're grabbing that arm and pulling it. It's crazy. First down, Tigers to 29. We got a lot of fresh jerseys in too. Cook and one other player, I think, is only
Higdon.
Higdon? Well, no.
Well, Higdon's
51.
in, yeah. Turner.
Jenkins is in still.
Jenkins, yeah.
They try the right side this time. He gets smothered up at about the 27. Got a couple. Minute 30 to go in the game. 54-35 Tigers. And this one has been a long game right now. It is 9:35. Sped up a little bit in the second half.
Well, you know, they've gotten so far ahead, they've been running it.
Right. There's no balls going out of bounds, no change of possessions. Like we had 15 change of possessions in the first quarter.
No kickoffs. Well,
Number 1
couple
keeps
kicks,
himself
free
going
kickoffs.
around, and that's Cook got free, but he just couldn't make the tackle. One's coming around the backside. He's got room. Flag down. He's coming back.
Kevion Burnley on the quarterback keeper. He's
Personal
changing
foul.
direction around the right side.
What?
There is a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Let's see what they mark off. I thought it was a hold, but they're going 15. Yeah, they're going. That's a personal foul on somebody. I don't know. I didn't see it.
Let's see what he says. He don't say anything?
No, he's not even. He's not signaling to the coaches what it was. He just gave a signal immediately and then went about his business. I am not liking this crew at all, Chad, which I haven't liked very many. So second about 25.
Second down, 29.
No, 29. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just saw that. 29. 31 seconds to play in the game. Just got a fumble. Water Valley picks it up. That's I can't even see. Marion Morgan and Q Carruthers finally got it at the 47-yard line. The clock's still running.
Ran off 3 or 4 seconds there.
I mean, okay, I'm not mad about it, but do it right. I mean, why are we, every time I look up there, like I hear whistles, and I look up, About 3 or 4 seconds later, and it's still running. Been doing that the whole half. Bryce Terry in the game. Q is still in there. "17 seconds. Looks like we're just going to run a play and then get on the bus.
Scoot back. Oh my gosh, scoot back.
Ethan, get back. There you go. He was just trying to see the call. He didn't know what to do. It's just going to be a handoff. Gets about 1 yard. That was, can't even see who it was on the play.
That'll be the last play of the game, and your Tigers win.
Q
Tigers win by score 54
All
to 35.
4, 3, 2, 1. And that's your ball game, folks. 54-35. Winona has won this one. We'll take a break and do the scoring summary when we get back. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
Joe Black and Associates Public Accountants, located at 306 Railroad Street in Water Valley, are proud supporters of Water Valley Blue Devil athletics and academics. Black and Associates wish the best for the Devils not only on the field, but in the classroom, offering individual, business, and estate tax planning and tax preparation, electronic filing, payroll, and general accounting services. Telephone 473-1441 or 234-8921.
Main Street Coffeyville Insurance is now First Choice Insurance. We take pride in our customer service. Our goal is to build long-term relationships with our clients through our experienced agents and the ease of doing business. It is our belief that people should be treated equally with the respect and patience they deserve. Great customer service before, throughout, and after the process is our main concern. We strive to give you the best insurance experience. First Choice has insurance to meet your family's needs.
C.W. White Incorporated Petroleum Products in Water Valley supports Blue Devil football and academics, selling quality petroleum products at reasonable prices for over 60 years. C.W. White offers local express ethanol and non-ethanol gasolines. Open 24/7 on Wise Street in Water Valley. Also additional locations of local express and Sunoco fuels in Charleston, Batesville, Sardis, and Senatobia. Wishing the best for the Blue Devils this season.
The Blue Devil Scoring Summary is sponsored by Dunn's Country Store on Highway 32 West in the Silverina community. Features hickory smoked barbecue, hand-patted never frozen hamburgers, farm-raised catfish, and their cooked order ribeyes served each Friday and Saturday nights.
All right, we're back, folks. Winona has taken this one from the Devils 54-35 in a track meet. I'm going to just be honest, I was really impressed with their offense. They look healthy, they look fast, and we got hit in the mouth. Tell us how it happened, Chad. The Dunn's Country Store scoring summary.
Well, you know, the first half I jokingly said is like a welterweight fight to where the smaller guys, you know, those guys can just punch and punch and punch and punch. Well, it turned into what felt like a heavyweight fight there at the end where it was just good grief. Somebody knocked somebody out. And that's kind of where we wound up. So getting the scoring started off was Water Valley with 7 minutes, 53 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Number 16, Jacob Truss with the QB keeper. John Surratt's PAT was good, and they've already scored your Water Valley Blue Devils 7, Winona 0. 7 minutes and 33 seconds left to go in the first quarter, or first play from scrimmage, number 12, and Darius Coffey, 67 yards straight up the middle. PAT, Kate Eldridge's PAT was good, tying the score up at 7, Water Valley and Winona. With 2 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the first quarter, number 11, Dre McCray on a 2-yard touchdown run. John Surratt's PAT was good, bringing your score to 14-7 in favor of your Water Valley Blue Devils. 1 minute and 37 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Number 12, and Darius Coffey with a 44-yard touchdown pass down to a Davian Hargrove. Bad snap on the PAT. PAT was no good, bringing the score to Water Valley 14 and Winona 13. 1 minute and 13 seconds left to go. Number 16, Jacob Truss to number 7, Martavius Rocket. Rocket taking it 88 yards to the house. John Money Surratt, PAT was good, bringing your score to Water Valley 21, Winona 13. Second quarter, 9 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Number 2, Blake Cooper with a 17-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion attempt was good, tying your score up at 21-21. With 6 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the second quarter, number 12, and Darius Coffey passing to number 5, Robert McMath. This is one of two touchdowns for McMath, 51-yard touchdown reception, PAT good. Winona 28, Water Valley 21. 5 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Number 11, Dre McCray from 4 yards out for the rushing TD. John Tourette's PAT again good, knotting the score back up at 28-28. 5:22 left in the first half. Davian Hargrove returning the kickoff. PAT no good. Water Valley 28, Winona 34. With 5 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in the second quarter, first half. Number 19, Tayshawn Porter with a 27-yard pick six. 2-point conversion attempt, no good. Bringing the score to Winona 40, Water Valley 28. Third quarter, 5 minutes, 56 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Number 16, Jacob Truss with an 8-yard touchdown run, QB keeper. John Tourette again good on the night there for PAT, Water Valley 35, Winona 40. 5 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Number 12, and Darius Coffey to number 5, Robert McMath for a 49-yard touchdown reception. The PAT was good, bringing the score to Winona 47, Water Valley 35. And then finishing off the scoring with 1 minute and 13 seconds left to go in the third quarter, number 12, and Darius Coffey from 11 yards out with the QB keeper. Cade Eldridge's PAT again was good, bringing the score to Winona Tigers 54, Water Valley Blue Devils 35, and that is where we finished the game. And goodness gracious, what a track meet it started out as, and then it just became a marathon very, very quickly.
Well, I thought, just thoughts on the game. I thought the defense just did not have – they just didn't have the horsepower to keep up with that offense. That was a high-octane offense,
Yep.
and – when you're throwing the ball down the field and catching it every single time on
throwing bombs,
right?
man. I mean, goodness gracious.
And then, running right. I mean, I just don't know what we could have done really in some of those situations to stop them. But on offense, it looked like we were doing fine, Chad. And then we started throwing to them. And I think we've got to go back as a team and figure out how, why are we passing? Because it's obviously we've had how many turnovers in 2 games? We've had 5, 6 turnovers.
Well, we had 3 tonight.
And 3 last week.
Yeah.
So six interceptions in 2 games. Maybe we need to reassess a little bit of that. And look, I'm not putting that on Jacob. I'm not putting it on anybody other than it's not working. You see what I mean?
Well, running the ball is working.
It is.
What we're doing from the backfield seems to be working better.
And I know we can throw the ball some of the safer routes like rocket over the middle whenever there's no safety or
a couple of those quick slants.
Right.
Chance over the middle.
It just seemed like tonight when we needed to move the ball, we would move it and then throw the ball, interception, penalty, and then turnover, And then we were forced into a long pass or something like that. And hey, credit to them. They had their DBs were just as fast as our guys, and they had better position going down the field. So, all in all, we played a good team tonight. So, that's quite possible. And we were down a couple of players. So, we didn't see Grant in the second half. Of course, DeMicah didn't make the trip. And a couple of other people went down over the course of the game. So, that changes things. And a lot of people were having to play both ways. Norwood's still banged up a little bit, even though he played some. So we were kind of a little short-handed tonight. So, just like North Panola last year, we got hit in the mouth. But then we came back the next time and we hit them in the mouth.
So if we see them again, we certainly have the opportunity to prepare better.
There's no surprises.
That's right.
Well, next week, are we back at Bobby Clark Field next week?
Yep, for Byhalia.
And we got Byhalia, so
district regional.
The regional opener. So next week we're in the district, right? That's good. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about Byhalia for a second.
At Yalobusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalobusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalobusha General Hospital.
Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
All right, we're back. Next week, the Blue Devils be at Bobby Clark Field. We have Byhalia coming to town, and I don't think have we played Byhalia a whole lot?
Just a few times.
Just a few times.
About 4? Have we played them more than 4 times?
Well, Byhalia is 3-2 before tonight's game. There's a lot of teams, Senatobia, Independence, Byhalia, and Holly Springs, sitting at that 2-3, 3-2 mark.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Of course, I don't know who they've really played tonight. They were playing host to Gentry.
Yeah.
Last week they lost to Center Hill 21-19.
Well, Center Hill is one of those larger DeSoto County schools, those bigger schools up there. So who knows what that might have amounted to.
Well, Byhalia to me is always been like the Delta team that was out of place.
Yeah.
They're a Delta team in Central Mississippi, basically North Central. And what I mean by that, they've got a decent football team. They've got some athletes. Probably going to be weak on special teams, traditionally. And maybe hopefully if the Blue Devils can get some people healthy, DeMichael should be back next week. Maybe if we can work on some things, maybe we can go down there. They can come down here and get their tails whooped.
Hopefully.
All right, well, next week, remind everybody to come to Bobby Clark Field where the Blue Devils will take on Byhalia. For Chad Franks and Bob Murphy, I'm Steve Lindsay saying see you from Winona.
Water Valley Blue Devil football has been brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Yalobusha Hospital and Nursing Home, Turnage Drug Store, Valley Tool Incorporated, Farm Bureau Insurance, Tri-Lake Eye Clinic, Luke's Body Shop, Black & Associates PA, Midtown Auto Parts, First Choice Insurance, Crow Martin Attorneys at Law, C.W. White Incorporated, Horan & Horan PLLC, Fisher Property Team of Remax Legacy Realty, and Mechanics Bank. Water Valley Blue Devil football has been a production of Murphy Productions.